and it's always a great day to be a 49er fan, but today is especially fun, isn't it? I still keep picturing. I mean, 40. By the way, Lorenzo, 45-20. Lorenzo, you almost called. You and Ellis, 40 burgers were right. Ellis had 42-17. Both you guys right on top of that. But the defense, our 49ers defense, my God, they just clowned around today. They weren't even. It's like Exciter says, don't settle for anything but excellence. I am not happy with that defense. The offense pretty much expected it, and again, should have done better on offense. We probably should have eclipsed 50. But it doesn't matter, because who says, here we go? Here we go, what? Dak, the front runner for the MVP, the clear front runner for the MVP. How clear is that? 31-10, Buffalo. And the game wasn't even close as that score. It was worse. You know, fam, you don't think I have to do, don't you? And me and some of us may even disagree. But I'm just Stephen A. Smith doesn't. Again, it's going to be a Monday, and I can't wait to see the daily sports talk shows. Oh, my God. What a wonderful week. Doesn't matter. Hey, but we still haven't stepped out of the bird bath yet. We got to go. We got to stay home and wait for those Ravens to come flying in. And when they get in there, they're going to fly in a cage. We're going to close that pen and dump it into the bay. Real quick, though, fam. Brock Purdy, Week 15 MVP effort, plus versus minuses. Kyle Shanahan prep and play calling. Offensive standouts, defensive stars, the game ball, O&D. And we're going to be brief tonight, fam. You know, after the game, we like to keep it short so everybody can get in. Brock Purdy, Week 15 MVP effort, plus versus minuses. I didn't say anything but pluses. What I saw from Brock was him putting the ball. I mean, he may have missed a shot. There was one I had questioned. I'm not sure if B.A. gave up on that, or was he just out of position to make the spin, or what? B.A., I don't know. He's done too many good things. I ain't going to get mad at him. But I said, B.A., man, what are you doing? But Brock gets an A from me. Kyle Shanahan, prep and play calling. I will probably never have any other problem with Kyle Shanahan other than his fear in late game situations. Kyle. I needed for a couple of guys to sit down a little earlier than you sat them down. I know CMC still came in and got a TD and everything. Jordan Mason could have got that TD, maybe. And we didn't need 45 points, if nothing else. You're going to get somebody hurt, Kyle. When you do that in an unnecessary situation, you're going to get talked about. I don't care how good a play designer and caller you are. You're going to get talked badly about. Offensive standouts. Let's see. CMC, as per usual. CMC. Debo. Did I mention Brock Purdy, the now MVP candidate? Clear. As they were saying before, well, Dak Prescott has clearly put himself in position as a front runner for the MVP. Why? He got by a tired Eagles team last week that we just softened up for the Cowboys to play in Dallas, and they can't play anybody outside of Texas. Why? There won't be no argument now. Fab, you thought about this for a minute? You got an MVP that could possibly wind up with 2 MVP awards this year. Gets this win, the MVP this year, and if anybody finds a way to give it to, they'll either give it to McCaffrey or they'll give it to Tyreek Hill. Watch him do it. Just to do him up. Because people are having problems accepting the fact that he came last in the draft. They can't handle it. All right. Who else on offense did a good job today? The offensive line, but I don't know if they have a good enough pass rush to consider that a good job. Did you notice Brock was throwing today? There were several times, or many times actually, that he had a clean pocket. I always wondered what that would look like. You know what? There were some times I wish he had. I like Brock when he gets in the rhythm, and he has to get into rhythm when he's really under siege. So I don't know what I like better. I don't want him to get hit by all those linemen, though. Defensive stars, Javarius Ward. Would you come up here, please? Yeah, hey, let's give a round of applause for Javarius. My God, didn't he get 2 INTs today? The game ball, I'm going to give one, of course, to Brock and one to Travarius. I can give it to CMC every week. I'm not giving it to him this week. Don't let me stop you from giving it to CMC because I know he's going to get enough awards no matter what I say. Fam. It's so nice to be a Niner. Where are our Texas boy? TB, man, you ain't got to run off, man. Come on, man. You family now, man. You come on in here. Rudy Ramilia. Jane D. Hey, Matty S. up in beautiful Bend, Oregon. Matty.
Hey, buddy.
Matty. Oh, Matty, run it down, man. Brock Purdy, Shanahan, offensive standout, defensive stars, game ball. Matty, talk to me.
Oh, buddy. It's kind of, I feel like the game kind of went how I predicted. The score was higher. But, man, I felt like we played a little sloppy.
We did. There's no doubt about that. Everybody will agree. My God.
I'm really wondering about some of these injuries, too.
Yeah. Demo, have you heard anything about him? I saw him on the sideline wincing when they were touching him on the side area. So maybe just got a stinger.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw that. I could have sworn I saw Lenore doing the same thing.
That's what I mean, Demo. When I call him, I mean Demo, not Debo. But Demo.
Oh, Demo.
Yeah, he didn't look well.
Yeah.
And McCaffrey's knee.
It doesn't take much, man. You land wrong on somebody's knee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it hurts. When you wake up, the pain is incredible where that bruise is. So he should be out for a couple of days, if nothing else. I hope it's just a bruise.
Yeah, I hope he's good for the next game. But, I don't know, man. It looked like he was hurting pretty good.
He was, because remember they touched him Winston? How about Nick?
Oh, yeah.
Nick came running back out there, too.
Nick, man. Well, and they just keep running these guys until deep in the fourth quarter when they just need to be sitting on the bench, man, like resting.
I got Randy Gregory. I got Cleveland Farrell. I got all kind of guys at that point in the game. I don't need the best.
Goodness.
Kyle?
No.
Oh.
Oh, come on, buddy. Well, and, man, if we can get obviously I feel confident we're going to get through the Ravens, but I think if we get through the Ravens, ain't like just an ass whooping on them. I think we should really start resting some dudes.
And start playing on that Super Bowl parade. Maddie.
Yeah.
You know what? This is the best we're going to see. Next week is the best team we're going to see. If they put a 40 burger on them, because the 49ers seem to get inspired by teams that are supposed to be good. They thought the Cowboys were good, and they went nuts on them. They thought the Eagles were good, and they put nuts on them.
Great.
No, the Ravens, uh-oh.
And then to have the Cowboys lose today, how beautiful is that? You won't see anything from Texas boy today.
I know. I wish. What are they going to say?
I know. He won't show up. We won't see him for a few weeks.
Maybe not until the playoffs.
He's gonna tuck tail. Oh man, I'm smelling a bye week, Ronbo. I think everything's coming through the Niners.
It is. We don't have to play that first game, and 2 games, and then Super Bowl. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
At home.
Woo. Man, it's a beautiful sound, my brother.
It is. Finally.
Yeah.
And who's gonna be the MVP?
Who do you think will play?
First
Brock,
round?
hands down.
First round. Hey, that's a good question. Who are we gonna play first?
I've been thinking about that.
Detroit? No, wait. They won yesterday.
Maybe. Yeah.
Wait, we get the worst of the worst first round, right? Because they got to play a round first, and whoever wins that's got to come to us.
And then come to us.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's it right there.
Well, I hope
and
it's
then
the Rams.
when we go to the bowl, who do you think we're going to play if we go to the bowl? Who do you think will play?
Wow, maybe Dallas.
Wonder.
Maybe Dallas. I'm hoping.
No. The Super Bowl. Like who do you think will
Super
play
Bowl.
against?
Oh God, we got to talk about that next week. We got to go though, Matty. Always a pleasure.
All right, brother.
Be back tomorrow for Victory Monday.
Heck yeah, bro.
I'll
be here.
Looking forward to it.
Buddy. All right, buddy.
Night,
man.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Night, fam. Yo, Bill.
Can you hear me, Ronbo?
I can hear you. Loud and clear.
Another L for the Cowboys.
Yes. It was ugly,
Yes!
too. It was ugly, Bill. Oh, they
I
looked
saw it.
devastated.
I was laughing as the Niners smacked those birds around, and they didn't win a lay down. Those birds did not win a lay down. So you claiming that we should have stopped? No, we needed to keep going because they were not stopping. We
weren't.
had to keep slapping them into submission, slap them until they quit. And by the way, while we were slapping them, those Cowboys were getting beat by those Bills.
Badly. I'm talking outclassed in every aspect. Defense, offense, special teams. Dak was getting sacked. He finally threw an INT under the pressure. I said, see, that's the real Cowboys, okay? Stop acting like they're all that. That's who they really are.
This is who they really are today. This is what they need to do. This is what I expected the Bills to do. This is what I saw the Bills doing. After that last week win over Kansas City, they had to prove themselves. And they did. And they did. They slapped them boys. Or them Texas boys.
Bill, they cannot beat a legitimate 500 and up team. Last week, the Eagles are having their issues. Okay, they got away. They beat the Hawks. The Hawks are not really a 500 club. They're barely a 500 club. They're not that good. So, they still haven't beaten anybody this year.
And the Eagles are the same as them. The Niners proved it last time we played them. So, of course we expected the boys to beat the Eagles.
I did.
I mean, that was common. But now it's time for them to catch on some L's. As long as, we'll see how, I really want the Eagles to keep losing in case we end up stumbling on one game. We have a one stumble game.
You want some good news? They play the Dolphins next week. Now, I don't know if they're in position to lose. They're 10-4. The closest team behind them's only got 6 or 7 wins, though. Damn it. But you know what? The Lions have – no, I think the Lions – damn. Bill, they're going to keep the 5th seed, I think. Oh.
Who, Detroit?
No, Dallas.
But Dallas is going to catch another L. They got one more or 2 more L's coming.
Nobody's close to them in third place. Everybody else has got 6 and 7 wins. Minnesota's, Detroit. Detroit's got 10 wins. Maybe Detroit.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to probably get either Detroit or somebody else. I mean, first they got to win the wild card round.
Everybody.
Detroit versus nobody.
Yeah.
Detroit played nobody. All right, let's put it that way. All right. But, I want a Niners shout out. I will see you one day, and I want you to sit back, drink a nice, good, alcoholic eggnog for the holidays. Get ready for Christmas as we have turkey for Christmas, eating one more bird to close out the year. Niners shout out, and another L for you Cowboys, and
Bill. Victory money, fam.
Good to be a Niner.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Bill. Oh, Sharon and the mama.
Niners. Woohoo!
Sharon, you got some Cowboy fans in your family. How they doing? We all want to know. Are they okay?
I don't know. My brother's not home from work yet.
He's probably not going to come home until he knows you're asleep. I think I'm more excited about them losing than I am us winning. Because I figured we were going to win.
Mom both.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, that's so much fun.
But how about them Cowboys?
How about them?
They thinking they were all this and all that, and they're not.
They're starting to eat their own poo-poo. And Dak Prescott is clearly the MVP frontrunner after beating Eagles.
And they were just building them up like they were somebody. They ain't nobody.
Brains beat out. And they were only supposed to be a 3-point underdog? 3 points?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we need to tighten up on
we got a lot of things.
Practice. I think some of the players are going to return, so But other than that, we
the
just
ones
need
that are
to-
out there got to do a better job too, though. That's just
Yeah.
awful. Some of it just
that was
butt
just
terrible.
crazy, missing all them tight tackles and letting them, get 240 yards on the ground like that. That's not us.
That's the biggest, worst of the year.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I mean
Lord.
that is not like how we played and let them get that many yards. No way.
Okay.
So there was a lot of missed tackles on the ground and letting them get away when you should have that defense tightened up and not letting them get through the middle like that. Shouldn't have let them do that. Should have had every coverage tightened up. The Fred, that was your fault. You should have had tightened up that hole.
That's right. Fred was at fault today. Dre was out there missing tackles.
Yep.
The best play. Chavaris played the best of the defense today, didn't he?
And that's who I was going to give my game ball to, Javarius Ward and Purdy, because Purdy came back in and threw that touchdown like he wasn't hurt.
I tell you.
That scared me for a minute when he went down like that. I was like, oh, no.
I thought
we can't lose him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially that he came back to Arizona.
We were about to lose our quarterback.
Oh, man.
I was like, oh, thank God he came back in and put Sam Darnold out, because if Sam Darnold was in, we wouldn't have won the NFC West.
No, they would have won that game. But the thing is,
yeah.
I don't want Brock getting hurt, period.
Me either.
Oh.
And Kyle's like, when we get a high score, Kyle, take them out. Just take them out.
He won't do it.
Don't put them in, leave them in there and let them get hurt, and then you wonder about your players.
He got snake bit in that Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl, and he's been weird ever since.
And I know it was a homecoming for Brock Purdy because his family was there.
Friends.
And did you see all that red and gold up there, Ronbo? Wasn't it beautiful?
And I thought that was supposed to be their stadium.
And it was a home game for us.
Sharon, we got to go. Oh, you got a Victory Monday's coming up, though. I'll be looking for you tomorrow, okay? You and Mom.
All right, Ronbo.
Say hi to your brother.
Good night, Ronbo. All right, I will.
Good night.
Bye.
It's got to be rough being a Cowboy right now. The Cowboys have been taken up high, and they've been taken down to these extreme lows. Evan! Uh-oh. Oh, hey, did you see Kyle's press conference? How bad is Demo Lenore?
Oh, I don't know. I've been driving.
Okay, because Omar says Lenore might miss time. Okay, anyway, we'll wait to see, because sometimes people get that wrong. Run it down,
Thank
though,
you.
Evan.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch the game because they didn't air it on my station. I played the stupid Rams game.
Yeah, it depends on where you are.
Cowboys game. And the two notifications I got back to back was Christian McCaffrey injured, Brock Purdy injured. So I started freaking out. So I tuned into you, and
I had my hand in my hands. It looked scary.
The chat was going crazy that it was serious. So like I was kind of confused. I'm like, what the hell happened? So I didn't know what was going on. It was kind of chaotic there for me for like 10 minutes. But
now you know he's okay. He just got the guy hit him around the head and shoulder area, right? And he went down and he wouldn't get up.
Nah.
And as far as there's our famous defensive end. Then Nick Bosa standing there looking away from what was going on behind him. This big dude falls into the back of his leg, and he goes down because it hurt his knee. I was, oh man. So yeah, but they got over it, and they're both okay.
Oh, that's good. Remember I told you, Ronbo, when did you come in, Wednesday or Thursday, that it was going to be sloppy and close? And,
Wednesday.
We weren't going to look crisp, and from what I heard, I got to go and watch the highlights. That's
you're going to
what happened.
They looked awful. On certain stretches, they looked just terrible.
Who was running all over us?
Everybody. Kyler, and you know what's so funny? But Kyler did not get the bulk of those yards. They're running backs. Connor went nuts. They got another guy too, something.
Yeah, I kept seeing some name I didn't recognize. I'm like, who the hell is carving us up right now?
3 guys. And as I say, Kyler did very little running, but the other 2 guys, they just had a way. They just did a job on the 49ers. 240-something yards. Am I short on that? 240-something yards, I think.
and they need to correct that this week. But I'll keep it short since I didn't even watch the game. But I'll give my game balls to Purdy and Demo because I saw his highlights and
Yeah.
Well,
Tavares had 2 INTs.
Yeah. Need more of that because they've been having the drops the last couple games.
Mm-hmm. Get in there and not catch it. Hey, Javaris said he's going to be at a jugs machine all week, so it's paying off. Whoa!
Yeah, he better. We're going to need him next week against OBJ.
Oh man,
guys they got out there.
Man, and that frontline pressure's got to improve next week. I mean, I've seen kind might have been under pressure maybe 10 times all day. Maybe I might be too many.
Because Nick got a couple sacks, right?
Yeah, we got him a couple of times, but for the most part, he was running free. He was pressured out of the pocket a few times. But anyway, they could do better. Anyway.
All right. Well, shout out to the fam out there, and enjoy this while it was sloppy. Like we put up a lot of points, so that's a good sign.
I know, right?
It seems like we can keep scoring with the people. Yeah. So.
See.
As long as we don't get in a shootout, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew if they got in a shootout with that team, they'd beat them, and they beat them. So we're okay. Evan, Victory Monday coming up tomorrow. I'll be looking for you. All right.
All right. I'll be back in. Have a good one.
You too, Evan. Night. Yeah. Brock O'Niner says show only spoke when Darnold came in. You could ass. The big show. I keep forgetting about you. Hey, Brock, thanks for that contribution, fam. Hey, Rome.
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm not happy with the way the 49ers won that game, but watching the Cowboys, it made everything even up in my emotions. I was so delighted to see the look on that face of them Cowboys. Oh, they look beat. But Rome, give me a little bit about this game.
Okay, well, I'm old school, so you know where I'm coming from. That was probably the worst defensive performance I've seen from the 49ers in a while.
It is. It definitely was.
I was close on the score. I was saying 45-19 should do it. So I was pissed that they got 29.
Oh.
Let's see. For the fans out there that always talk smack about Eric Armstead, do you see the difference? You can say what you want. That man doesn't earn his money.
Mm-hmm.
When he is not in the game, coupled with the fact that Hargrave was down, we couldn't stop a nosebleed, let alone Connor, who I can't stand.
Oh.
Now tell me I'm lying.
You tell the truth.
Nobody scores. Nobody runs 240 yards against the 49ers. Are you kidding me?
Damn.
Missing tackles left and right, letting them extend plays. Now, don't get me wrong, for those who hear me. I love my Niners. I've been a fan since 81. But we should have killed them boys today. Well, not we. I don't play for the Niners. They should have killed them boys today.
Damn right.
Missed tackles, sloppy, but I'm happy they got the West. I'm happy that Purdy wasn't seriously hurt. My game ball goes out to Lil Mooney. Got him a pick six and another one. Yeah. I think the Niners tend to get a little over aggressive, and when they do, they miss tackles. And I understand it was a divisional game, so I knew it was going to be a dogfight. And before I go, I can't stand that Pee Wee Herman looking coach of theirs trying to pass the stats at the end of the game, making it look like they were in the game. He was pissing me off so much. That's all I got from him.
He has an arrogant look about him, doesn't he? And he's standing there with his arms
from the
folded,
Eagles.
like he knows what he's doing. I got
Eagles.
this. Yeah. So, is he from the Eagles? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He is why the Eagles don't look very good right now, because he was the secret behind just Jalen Hurts.
They lost their offensive coordinator to who was that? Their offensive coordinator, to the head coach. I can't remember the team, but yeah, Pee Wee Herman is who was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles last year.
Okay. I was thinking he was the offensive guy. Well, they lost their offensive coach too. They got cherry picked like crazy.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I know he was a coordinator for the Eagles, and they lost both the OC and the DC.
And they look like it too. Yeah, the Eagles do not look like
that. Stat pattern at the end of the game pissed me off. Another thing, I always say this: we didn't need CMC out there. after he tweaked his knee and he's getting it taped. I was like, Kyle, I'm sitting here begging my computer.
Same
like,
here.
Kyle, please run Mason. He's sufficient. Please use
Debo.
Debo. Use check. Debo got one sweep today. I'm like, Kyle, really? Come on, dog. I mean, really? I know it's your birthday. I get it. No?
I know, but still. Man, we got to go. I'm going to see you tomorrow, Victory Monday, and be looking for you. Hope you got time. Right.
Hopefully. Thanks a lot, Ronbo. You take care.
Thank you, Rob. Night, fam.
Bye-bye.
Colin.
Hey, Ronbo.
Colin. Celebration time, Colin.
Oh.
I don't even know how to treat you today.
Yeah.
I'm celebrating all kind of things. The Cowboys getting a beat down, and us. But the thing is, it's hard to be happy about how we won that game. It was slop, but we still got to win.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Ronbo. If we didn't get that pick six, I think that would have been a very different game.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think going into the half, I don't know, different thing. It was just the missed tackles, Ronbo. And let's not pretend like this is a new thing, man. This has been an
all year.
I don't care who's
Not
out
to this
there.
degree.
They've been missing tackles all season. All season they've been doing it.
But not to this level. Today was extreme. And who are those running backs?
Yeah.
I could see if it was a name of some kind. Those are not named running backs. What is the problem? Oh.
I'll tell you what the problem is, Ronbo. If you get some high speed footage of some of these guys missing tackles, I shit you not, some of them were laughing, and that's a problem. I don't think so. There was just a miscommunication out there. I don't want to put it all on Armstead not being there and Hargrave not being there. We had plenty of our playmakers out there, and they did step up.
I agree.
Yeah, they stepped up when they had to, but come on, man, like that was. It seemed like they were phoning it in, man. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm just a guy with an opinion.
No. You're right. Watch and see how they play next week compared to this week. And we've had, like you mentioned, there's been 2 or 3 games like this. What are you doing? But watch. They play the Cowboys hard. They play the Eagles hard. They're going to play the Ravens hard. Guaranteed. The 49ers have gotten to the point now they're not impressed with certain opponents, and that's dangerous. Damn dangerous.
Yeah, no. It's just I don't know if it's I don't want to say it's outright complacency. I think it's just I don't know, man. I think
relaxed.
they just
way too
relaxed.
They
just and I think what it is they are trying to like kind of maintain their aggressive edge with also not trying to hurt themselves too much, like. But at the same time, man, if you don't keep the heat up, the other team's going to hurt you.
I know.
So,
that's true. And everybody, it's a known fact. You go out there playing any other speed besides full speed, you could get hurt because you take care of yourself better when you're playing at high speed.
What I would like to see, especially from Shanahan, especially now that we're later in the season, let's start running more of a platoon-minded offense and defense. Let's start subbing some guys in and out. And number one, it keeps the other people sharp. And number two, it lowers the risk factor for some of our key playmakers because
you would think.
I'm sorry, what I saw today, especially after the third quarter, dude, we shouldn't have had any of our starters out there. That was just completely asinine. And I kind of respect what the previous caller said, and they were still fighting, so we had to keep our foot on their throat. I get it. But at the same time, not really.
Yeah. And even if that's the case, midway through the third, that's enough. All right, 6 or 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
Kyle, stop. Let CMC sit down. Let Brock sit down. I got 4 or 5 guys I want to tell them, stop before something goes wrong. They get hurt for that reason. A game they already had put away. Oh.
Yeah. Well, you know what, though? I'll take the W at the end of the day, and it's always good to be able to judge your team from a position of winning and saying, "Hey, y'all tighten the ship up a little bit." But there's nothing that we're going to say that hasn't already been spoken about in that locker room. I guarantee it, man. The tapes don't lie; they're going to be grilled on it, and they should be. Because I'll tell you what, right now, Ronbo, I'm going to end it on this.
Okay.
If that's the defense we show up to the playoffs, we ain't making it to the main event, dude.
Amen to that.
That we cannot be giving up those kind of tackles.
I
way.
I guarantee Colin, they'll be razor sharp next week and the playoffs. This is the 49er group that's got to pull of themselves. It's something to worry about. But I tell you what, Victory Monday. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Robo.
Thank you, Colin.
Good night, fam.
Night, fam. There goes Colin. Hey, Chip. Chipper. Chippy. Hey, Krusty. Krusty's sitting out there at ground zero where the action took place. Krusty.
Hey, Ronbo, how's it going?
Krusty's all right, as long as the Cowboys got the brains beat out, even though we played a game I wasn't happy with, but still, what are you thinking? Break it down.
I thought we did good today. It wasn't the best game that we played.
No, by any stretch.
But defensively we didn't do too great. Offensively, I honestly didn't think we did too bad offensively.
No,
I didn't like how Brandon Ayuk dropped that deep pass from Purdy. I didn't like that hit that was on Purdy either. And when Sam Darnold came into the game and he threw those passes, it kind of scared me. I was kind of happy that Purdy went back in there because Darnold was not accurate at all. It was horrible.
He could look better than that. I don't know what he was doing. I guess he was a little nervous or out of
Right.
I don't know. It just looks strange. There should have been a flag on that play, though, when he hit Purdy around the neck and shoulder. I thought that was illegal.
There was a flag at that time.
Did they flag him? Okay.
I think they did flag him. Yeah,
I was so hot and pissed off, I didn't even see it. Maybe you might. You're probably right. God.
yeah. But, game ball is the Trevor word for the 2 interceptions, and one of them was a pick six. We missed too many tackles in the run game today.
Way too many.
You could see that certain people were missed. They were too aggressive at a point. I think that's why everybody was getting into the backfield and just overrunning everybody, which is a little crazy.
I know, right?
But if you notice, this is when we had our problems during that 3-game skid that we had. We had the same issue, except for we're actually winning games. Our offense is doing good, but we were missing tackles then too.
Yeah, I know. I remember
So
that.
something needs to happen to where we need to start shoring up our tackle.
I bet they won't look like this next week. They got to go to this on occasion for some bizarre reason.
But, the next team we play is even a better running team than this one.
I know. That's what scares me.
Armstead and Hargrave are hopefully back again and whatnot. But, Purdy gets the game ball for me. Well, you can give it to him, Devo, and McCaffrey today.
Every week that's the way it is.
Fantastic.
With George
scared
making
when
appearances as well. Yeah.
Yeah, when Bell went down and looked like he fumbled the ball, I was like, oh no. And then I saw the replay. I was like, nah, he was down. He was down.
But Ronnie's got to stop with the special team faux pas. That's the second time it just freaked me out.
The worst part about it, though, Ronbo, is he knocked the ball out of his own hands.
I know. Going down.
He just dropped it. So he needs to. They need to do some practice. We need to get some of the younger guys in, but all hands on deck next week. That's the one game that I'm worried about out of everything. We just need Seattle to beat the Eagles, and then we can afford to lose a game. Worst case scenario, but obviously we don't want to. I think we're gonna have all hands on deck through every game. We're gonna play the Rams because we need to keep that number 1 seed. We're gonna play them at least for a half.
We play the Rams no matter what. I mean, if we could have lost 14 games or 15 games, we're gonna play the Rams. That's what we do. The Rams have to be down. They have to take it down. I mean, yeah.
So I agree. But I think we're gonna play out the rest of the season. Everybody's gonna play. There's no gonna be resting any games. Maybe a half if we really get up ahead of the Rams and everybody else in the second half. Maybe we'll rest players. But there's not gonna be no game that we rest all of our players. The top NFC is way too close. We need that bye week because you saw what happened. We came off the bye week last time. We just need that bye week. We can go 3 straight games after that. So,
and it's one less game. That's always valuable.
Yeah, I'm happy we beat the Cardinals. I'm happy that we're going to go. I feel like we're going to go all the way this year. Unfortunately, I hate to say that Jimmy was the reason that we lost. So we can see that Brock Purdy there's a big difference between him and Jimmy. And Purdy's going to give you all the confidence in the world. You didn't know what you were getting out of Jimmy. And the fact that Purdy's throwing the ball downfield now, and that should scare the crap out of everybody.
And
not only that, these last 2 games, if you haven't noticed,
Krusty, we got to pull up. We're gonna, how we do after the game. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, Victory Monday coming up tomorrow. All right, Krusty.
Yep.
Wait,
Later.
is that Chip? Hey, Chip.
Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la.
Chip, come on in and lay some on us, man. Be brief.
Ronbo, I was at the game, dog.
Yeah, well, I know, you know. There's a few parts that made me mad, but otherwise, I'm okay. How about you?
Yeah, we went, bro. I was at the game, man. I was like,
oh, you were there.
This row on the. Yeah.
All right.
I'm driving out of there now.
Chip.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, you seen some things we didn't see, Chip.
Dude.
What made you crazy out there today?
It was so much fun, dude.
Better
All
was.
Niners fans, dude.
See, there's no reason for there to be a bunch of Cardinal fans. They know they're not going anywhere. They have to get a draft pick for this year. They probably hope any Cardinal fan out there hope they lost so they can get a better draft pick.
Hey, we took over the red nest.
Is that what they call them? The red nest. That makes sense. Cardinals, red nest.
Yeah. It says to protect the nest or something.
Yeah, well, Kyler Murray looked pretty good. He's coming back from that injury.
Yeah, he's a squirmy little guy, bro.
Oh, he is. Hey, Chip, they were running the ball on us like it was going out of style. We gave up more yards this year than maybe we have in 2 or 3 games put together. What's going on with that? Were they missing?
James Conner's a bad man, dude.
Yeah, he is. But what about those other 2 guys?
He is, dude. He was even bad when he played for Pittsburgh, bro.
Connor, I can understand. But who are those other 2 guys?
Hey, my game ball is going to go to, of course, Christian McCaffrey on offense, and on defense, I'm going to give it to Mooney Ward.
Yeah. Those INTs were nice, weren't they?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I drove in yesterday from Albuquerque.
Oh, wow.
And to watch the game. It was only like 6.5 hours.
Oh, that's right. Albuquerque and Arizona. New Mexico and Arizona are right next to each other, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I enjoyed it, man. Went to the game with my boss, man.
All right.
Got a good seat.
All right.
Sorry, boss, but we won.
Wait. Is your boss a Cardinal fan?
Yeah, he's a Cardinals fan.
At least he's not a Cowboys fan. That's worse misery today.
Oh, yeah, man. If he was a Cowboys fan, I'd have to give him more shit than you even know.
Dude, they got killed. They just got beat up, slapped and kicked and spit on. Oh, that was vicious. The Bills had no respect. Woo! Jesus.
Hey, give me a shout out and go Niners.
Hey, and you have a safe drive, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, fam. Niners! My man, Chip. See you tomorrow, fam.
All right, later.
Ooh la la, ooh la la. Let us go now to the Honorable Rev has just entered the building.
Let me just jump right into it. Ronbo, we thank you. We love you. We appreciate this platform to speak our hearts and our minds about our team. Listen.
My pleasure.
In the words of the great Bill Walsh, and I preach this time and time again. I tell my players the same thing time and time again. It's about team. Team. Yes, it was a sloppy game. It was.
Yeah, it was.
Defensively, we're missing tackles. We're doing this. We're missing assignments. We're missing gaps. We're missing spots. I understand that. It's part of the game. But listen when I tell you, when Bill Walsh says, I don't expect perfection out of my players. I expect consistency. Let it sink in. I expect consistency. And we showed that. We showed it. I understand we want to put up 50 trillion points a game. We want to shut people out. It's part of the game, okay? We're not going to blow everybody out. But we showed we played as a team. The only thing the Rev comes on Ronbo's show to tell the 49er family worldwide, repping that beautiful red and gold 24/7, 365. We expect consistency. You better put some respect on Brock Purdy.
Finally.
Cam Newton, listen, I'm in the Carolinas. I have fried this little asshole 50 million times for the past week. You better respect disrespect him. You can call him a game manager or whatever. The kid is out here balling. He's balling. Respect him. Plain and simple.
They hate to do it. They hate to
played as a team.
Mm-hmm.
We played as a team. As a team. For Brock Purdy to stand up here and say that Jerry Rice came up to him and said, you know what, young man, you're doing a great job. And Brock Purdy said it's an honor for that man to speak to him. What does that tell y'all in my 49 family? What does that say? For the GOAT to come up to Brock Purdy and say that.
Legendary.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Still alive.
Short and sweet. Listen.
Yes, indeed.
Listen, family, we have clinched the division. We have won. It's not over yet. Any given Sunday, it's not over. The job ain't finished yet. The job is not finished yet. But guess what? We just got over another hurdle. We have made it known. Texas boy, I see you in the chat. Let me explain something to you before I go. Your Dallas cow crap, I don't want to hear no more. No more. Your dumpster trash juice, dude. Your team, your organization, your dumpster trash juice. Period. You can't even win your division. Okay?
Yeah.
You can't even win your division, but you can make the playoffs, but we all know when you make the playoffs, what happens. You can't even win your division. I can sit up here and tell you I'm division champs again, and I'm going to the playoffs and winning again.
That he showed
Ronbo,
up there. Yes, fam.
We thank you. We love you. We appreciate it. My beautiful 49er family worldwide, repping that beautiful red and gold 365. And y'all know how I'm going to end it. In order to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go. Let it go till I'm dead and cold. Bravo. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Niner
appreciate
fans,
you, fam.
stand up. Let's go.
Yes.
No doubt.
Well, be back
Victory
tomorrow.
Monday. Let's get it.
That's it.
Bang, bang, Niner game. Let's go.
Oh, right, fam. That Texas boy even made an appearance in itself. I gotta respect that. I didn't think he would do it. And he's got a bundle of excuses. That's what I love the most. Aaron! Who is that always blames us about, they call us the whiners because we complain about the officiating? First thing a Cowboy fan says, well, the officials robbed us. Aaron, come on in, fam.
What is up, Ronbo?
It is 11-3. What you gonna be? It's time to talk about having won the division, getting ready to stay home and wait for everybody to come to us as we, Aaron, are the number 1 seed. We just gotta wait for more cushion from now on and determine our own fate all the way to Vegas. Yes.
Well, let me first talk about them damn Cowboys. Cowboy fans, I don't give a damn if y'all America's team. Y'all ain't winning a championship.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all may make it to the playoffs, but we know what happens when y'all make it to the playoffs. Y'all go to the playoffs, and usually they're one and done. But other than that, give me a break.
I hope they see Green Bay in the first
So,
round. Green Bay, and then they lose to Green Bay. That will make my year. Whew, my God.
Ooh. Yeah.
And Green Bay's got to make it first, but oh man.
Yeah, but so on today's game, defense was sloppy, but we gotta
that worries everybody.
clean up our tackling. So
yeah,
and
they know it.
Yeah, but and to all of the Brock haters, y'all just don't watch football, man. Like, what else do you want him to do? Like, I don't know.
Well, he's got to be 6'3". He's got to weigh 220 at the least. He's got to pull that ball down and run a lot, throw it on the run, and he's got to dress in Armani suits or something. He's got to have a better wardrobe. He looks like a college student, you know. He does everything you should do that they don't appreciate. I mean, I don't get it. He's putting up numbers. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a quarterback. The 49ers are winning. Why can't he be the MVP? I don't get it. And we're not playing a bunch of clown teams. Dak is, and he's considered the MVP frontrunner. Oh, I almost passed out when I heard that the other day. What? Oh, God.
So, yeah, so my game balls on the offense is Brock Purdy.
Good.
Well, I'm going to give it to Brock Purdy and CMC.
Yeah. Well, see,
and our defense is Mooney Ward.
Yeah. It's usually, you know what? Every week you have to pick somebody, but I used to say, hey, look, somebody besides Fred Warner on defense today. You can say Fred Warner and then on offense, it's CMC and, because CMC's got the ball almost as much as Brock does. But Kristen gets used a lot. And I haven't got no problem with that except for the end of the third quarter and the fourth quarter when we're winning. But he touches the ball a lot. And it's good because he is a vicious weapon. But, you know, anybody, you got CMC and who else?
Oh, well, yeah, CMC and Mooney Ward
with
his second interception.
All right, fam. We got to go. Tomorrow's Victory Monday. Let's get a little longer on into that. All right?
All right, Ronbo. Bang,
right,
bang, not a gang.
Gang. Yes.
Let's go.
All right, fam. Hey, Tony, get in here. Tony, he comes from the land down under, where men go and men plunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Yeah. Tony must be stopped because he's got that big rig. All right, let's come back to Tony. Lorenzo.
Hey, Ronbo.
Lorenzo, you're right, man. 45 points. You nailed it.
Yeah, I fucking was pissed when they put that garbage touchdown in at the end, man.
I know, man. You know,
it would have been 45-22.
Oh yeah, you'd been 1 point away, and that would have been enough to be a winner. You were still. Yeah. Anyway, you're too close not to be. You had the closest vote today. But you know, the 49ers played like poop way too many times.
Detroit versus everybody.
And today, you got to laugh today.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know, used to be annoying. Now you can't go without
it. It's comedy. But you know, the 49ers. You know what Lorenzo? What I'm glad about though, they looked like ass cheeks today as far as defense. I mean, as far as the run game goes, that was the only place where the secondary wasn't bad. The pass rush was okay, but they still maintained.
Yeah. But you know what was the best thing about today's game, though?
What?
I was at the sports bar, so there was I was watching our game, and then the Cowgirls game was on. I just had to turn my head this way and laugh, you know? Fuck them Cowgirls.
I loved it. Did you see Dak land in the dirt?
Yeah.
And when he came off the field, the camera caught his face, that deer in the headlights look.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah.
It was funny.
But, I figured we'd kick their ass, you know? I mean, you didn't have to expect a little let off when you got when you got both your defensive tackles, some people say it's not a big deal, but no, that's a big fucking deal. That's 2 all-pros right there,
Yeah.
If those 2 were in, they wouldn't run anything. They wouldn't even be running. They wouldn't even.
Not like that. 250 yards. Oh, when's the last time some team did that to the 40? Not even on our worst weeks this year did we give up 250 yards. Damn.
God damn, that Kyler Murray's quick, though, isn't he? Jeez.
But he didn't do all the damage.
Yeah,
It was Connor and them other 2 dudes I'd never seen before in my life. They just, dude.
Yeah, they were just like a little late on all those tackles. They were just a little bit late.
But Lorenzo, what about the tackles they were slipping off? Missing.
Yeah.
Grab him and miss.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had bad angles. I don't know, but they still kicked their ass,
Well, yeah.
And then we left like 2 touchdowns out there too, where
yep.
Where he missed Brandon, where was it Debo stumbled or something? Or which one was it? Ayuk
missed one. I still don't understand what he was doing. Yeah. Maybe they asked him about that in the press conference. I got to go watch that.
Yeah. Remember he stumbled right there at the end. Yeah. And then, but he had it. That would have been.
Is that what he did?
Instead we punted. Yeah.
As he went to pivot.
We punted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, so he was just a little bit off. So, not really a big, that would have been, 50 points? We'd probably put up like 50 points on it.
52.
Yeah, and then they scored off of that conversions. I mean, it's not, I'm not really too concerned, Arizona always plays us tough, Yeah, I've been to some Arizona games. Just, we should have blown them out, but they end up beating us,
That's right. You can drive that 6-hour drive right on over to AZ. They used to own us. The time you're talking about, they used to own us for about 3 years. They owned us, them and the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, we went one year where they were like the worst team, and that's the only team we lost to. Yeah, so I mean, that's always a tough divisional game.
They'll be better next year.
We're doing good. We're looking good. Yeah, we're looking good. A little scared there with Brock, and I think Darnold was putting a little bit too much heat on the ball. He had no touch like Purdy does.
Yeah, he doesn't look. He's out of sync. He needs to be out there for a while. I think he's a better quarterback than that. When he rolled out of that pocket, I was kind of impressed with how quickly he got out of there and got his vision. I think Sam Darnold would be okay, but he'd need some work, a little practice to get himself.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting to. He's just chilling on the sideline. Next thing you're up.
That's right. It's tough to play his spot. Yeah.
Yeah, to Kittle, he had that one. He was on it, but he just put too much heat on it. Just like, look, just kind of chill out a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a huge.
But I was happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're still possession. I think Philly plays what? They'll lose tomorrow night, right? So
they got to play the Hawks, so I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll see. They look like they're backpedaling right now. They might lose. Lorenzo, let me see you tomorrow, man. Victory Monday coming up, okay?
All right. You guys have a good night. Hell yeah.
Lorenzo.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. All right. Later. Have a good night.
Later, fam. All right. And then we go back down to check out. And Tony, who's having summertime right now. Hey, Tony.
Ronbo.
Tony, how hot is it today where you are?
Oh, it's about 100.
Oh.
In your language.
They're having summertime. They'll blow the planet. They get wintertime when we get summer, and summertime we get, I love it. Tony, we most of us are crying about how sloppy. That's how good a team we are now. We beat a team 45-28, and we're pissed off. But Tony, flex some light on that, Tony. Give us some how you felt.
Excuse me. I wouldn't take too much out of that, Ronbo.
Yeah.
We've got players missing. There's a few sloppy things, missed tackles, drop balls. There's a lot of missed opportunities. Otherwise, that score could have been ugly. But the thing that disappointed me the most out of everything is the tackling. We just can't afford to do that.
Made everybody pissed off. That's just, come on, guys, what are you doing?
Yeah, tackle if you're going to tackle. Don't mess about. You know what I mean?
Slide off.
Everything else. But it was just a game that we had to win. We won it. Few of our players are resting up. But like I said to you before, Ronbo, put money on that game. I still believe, like I said to you a couple of shows ago, these guys are going to, excuse me, beat the Cowboys, the Cardinals.
The Cardinals already beat the Cowboys.
Oh, when did they play them? I thought they
Was that
again.
week 3 or 4? I forgot which week it was. After us, yeah, they lost to the what's his name that went over to Minnesota, beat them.
I must have mistaken it for someone else.
No, the Cowboys are not. What you saw in Buffalo that is the real Cowboys. They cannot beat a legitimate team. They beat up on almost below 500 teams, and the Seahawks are not that good. And also, the Eagles were reeling from the beating we just gave them. Eagles may lose tomorrow. They're on a tailspin.
What about? Would you say the Buffaloes are a sleeper team, Ronbo?
Yeah, easily, because they're still tough. They had a few bad luck runs, but don't make no mistake, they're fighting for their playoff berth. I don't know what they got to do. I don't know if they're out of it yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, but you know how it goes. Some teams start peaking at the right time. You know what I mean? They have a sort of like half a good season, and then come toward the end of the season, everything starts clicking together. So we've got to watch out for teams like that too.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and also teams like Buffalo, they got to run the ball. Today, I noticed they ran the ball a lot against the Dallas Cowboys. They've got to realize Sam does not have to carry the whole load. You need a more balanced attack. Then Josh Allen becomes more effective. They just realized that. It looked like today, good against the Cowboys.
Yeah, that after today's game, a lot of teams are probably going to think they can run the ball on us too.
I know. Next week for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
And they like to run the ball anyway.
But, I mean, I'd have to... Mooney had a good game.
I know, didn't he?
He's playing out of his skin, that kid.
Really good. I thought he was hurt.
And did Khalid Davis get a run today? Ronald?
Yeah, he played today. He did a good job. He was platooning back and forth. But he was another victim of the run too. He did better last week. I don't know what happened with that today. I mean, I understand Connor's good. Well, who's those other two guys you couldn't do anything with? Are they really that good? Maybe because we didn't know them. I don't know.
We could have just been. The coaches could have just told them, look, let's win it, but don't do anything stupid. We don't want to get hurt.
Good point.
Just win the game, and they don't want to show too much, I suppose.
Yeah.
But these commentators now, I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to say something. Yeah. I mean, game manager. I hate that word.
I do too.
Right? You know who the game managers are? The referees and the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. They're the game managers.
And that's so.
And the referees.
Tony, we got to go though. Victory Monday coming up, Tony. I'm looking for you tomorrow too, right? And take something for that cough. We don't want you getting any more sicker than that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. There's just something like a scratch in my throat.
You'll be okay. You're a tough guy. I could tell.
I'm all right.
All right, Tony. I'll see you tomorrow.
Shout out to everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Tony. Good day, Tony.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Cheers, Tony. And it's time for Latino Heat. Emilio, bring it down.
What's happening? I do this short this week because I got to do something.
Okay,
now, what's happening?
Go ahead. You, fam.
No, great win. And like everybody's complaining, the same thing. Defense is kind of shitty, but they wouldn't tackle. But just one reminder: Jalen was to stop saying somebody better than somebody when you don't know, because this totally proves that Brock Purdy was better than Murray. So I don't know why he was even thinking that Murray was better than Brock. So but other than that, great win all around, and this proves that
Brock Purdy or CMC deserves to be MVP.
Yeah.
That's all it is. No, Dak
I
look,
like that. MVP
Dak
and
look like hot
co-MVP.
garbage. So I can't wait for Skip and everybody else and whatever other dude, Nick, whatever his name is, and get it out of his head that old Dak is MVP.
Clearly the front runner. I heard it. Clearly the front runner now is Dak Prescott. What? Oh, see, but they can't say it this week.
Just prove it. They can't say either with Tyreek Hill. Same thing. So it's either going to be CMC or Brock is getting going to be front runners for MVP. I mean, it's like I said before, it's good for Hall of Fame status, but the MVP we want is the Super Bowl MVP.
Anyway, I want both.
Like I said,
give them both to Brock and MVP.
I mean, of course, it'd be great to get both, but at the end of the day, that's all you really gonna get is, I'm just,
well, the one you want the most.
The one that want the most. Like I said, we're due for Lombardi.
I just don't want Dak to have shit. He ain't earned nothing. Don't give it to him just to be giving it to him. Oh, it's America's team. I don't care.
Like I said, I'm all for it. If he deserves it, he deserves it. But Dak done played a lot hard garbage one too many times. You can't give it to that man. It's just you keep playing about what Purdy didn't do, what he didn't do. He done had three. Technically, he had one bad game, and then out of the 3 losses we had.
And we should have.
But other than that,
Jake Moody lost that game against the Browns. We should have lost 2 games. That's it.
Yeah. So, but hey, it is what it is. At this point, like I said, on to the Ravens. Great win. And everybody else out there, I'm gone. Have a good night.
All right, fam. See you tomorrow. Night, Emilio.
All right, that's it. Yeah, I have more to say tomorrow, but all right.
All right. All right, fam. And Mooch. Wait, Mooch 2021. Mooch, I think I got to figure it out now. Mooch 21. I bet that's what that is. Mooch, thanks, fam. He's a Hello Faithful fan since 85. Because of work, I can't see live, but watch every episode. Ronbo, my brother. Can I see number 13 next to our beloved number 16? You know what? That nomination has been put in over and over. I said it needs to be a legendary 49er, or it's got to be at least a Super Bowl winner. It might represent modern time to put him next to Joe. We're considering it, okay? Moose, thanks for that contribution, fam. You think there's nothing in my drink? Serge!
Hey, Ronbo, I got a joke for you.
Please. Is it Dak Prescott? Go ahead.
Cowboys are going to the playoffs looking like that.
That is funny. Hey, Serge, you know what? I want to amplify on that. Because the fact of the matter is, everybody in the playoffs is going to be a 500 team or better, right? So there's Dak going to come in. If they're allergic to teams that are 500 and up, they beat the Seahawks, okay. And they beat an Eagles team that we just dirt. I mean, what we did to the Eagles made them think, oh, my God, they'll never return to norm. So I'm not giving them no love. Lost today to a legitimate 500 team, and they lost badly. Texas boy says y'all lost 3 in a row. He can't accept the fact that those are good teams we lost to. But go ahead, fam. Serge, I don't hear any noise. Serge, did we lose Serge? I think we did. He would have said something by now. Sergio.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, there you are.
I accidentally muted it. I was getting in the car.
All right. Break it down, Serge.
Like I said, the Cowboys only beat one 500 teamer, and that was the Eagles, and they were all beaten up and bruised up
from us
after they played us.
Well, they beat the Hawks.
Yeah, so
they escaped the Hawks.
They don't even count. Yeah, but I don't think the Hawks were at 500 because they were 6 and 7.
Maybe. Well, if anything, they're right there at 5. I mean, that's it. That's the Hawks saying they may be overrated too. They play hard, but they're not going to beat you.
Nah, man. But that's what happens when a Cowboy rides on the back of a calf. It's easy for them, but when they ride on a buffalo, they get knocked the fuck out. They get launched
I like that a lot.
Oh my God, they looked horrible. Horrible. They're lucky to even get 10 points.
Oh, they had 3 for 3 quarters.
They got lucky.
Yeah.
Oh man, it would have been funnier if they had only 3 points, man. I would have been laughing all the way to the Super Bowl because that was hilarious.
That was 7 points was garbage points. Everybody knows they didn't get that because they had to work hard. They worked hard, but they took 4 quarters to get there.
I give a game ball to Brock. He deserves it at his hometown, CMC as well. But I also want to give out a game ball to Greasy because we haven't given him any love. He's been helping Brock improve. He even scouted him to Kyle and our general manager. He gave him the name like, hey, we should go for Brock. Greasy was the one who had his eye on him.
I know.
So we need to give him love, man.
Yeah.
Yep. So we need to give him a game ball every game we play from now on because if it wasn't for him, man, we wouldn't be having our MVP right now.
We're hopefully going to put a ring on it, So.
Oh, everybody deserves a ring because everybody's playing like a team, man. CMC is so hard to tackle, and our front line just helps open up holes. And then we block when he's on the way, to get extra yards. And I don't know, man. Our team is just so good, especially after what we just seen today. Like there's some teams that did not look great. I think we were the only dominant team this week. Well, the last couple of weeks, but this week, there's no team that looks as dominant as us.
Yeah, and we played sloppy. We scored 45 points. Should have been more.
Yeah, well,
that's the thing.
We were missing a couple players up front, but we still hold it down. And look how many points we scored, And I hope Bosa is healthy.
He's all right. Yeah.
They said that they stepped on his ankle, so
I thought they fell back on
it's not too serious.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
No, Kyle said that they stepped on his ankle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be okay. We got to go, Serge. You know how we do after the game.
Was because of his ribs, so.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
That's kind of scary. All right, fam. Victory Monday coming up. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Serge?
All right, man. Let's go. Man, I'm turning into a bird after all these wings that I'm eating, man.
Every week. I'm tired of poultry. All right, fam. See you
I
tomorrow.
know. All right, guys. Good night. Let's celebrate. Let's go, Brock.
Yes. Frank, come on in, Frank.
Bo.
Frank. Shout out to Moms. Mom's a Washington fan, right? The Rams went in there and they won, didn't they?
Yeah, they won. Washington tried to make a comeback at the end. My mother, she was at work, so she called and like, "What's going on?" I was
See, I was thinking
trying to make a comeback.
I was thinking about Moms. I was hoping they beat the Rams. Yeah, you know how I feel about the Rams. But fam, hey, talk about the game today. What did you see, Frank? What did you appreciate? Game ball and all the things you did like and not like.
Well, I didn't like the tackling, so they definitely need to.
We all agree on
they need
that.
to stop trying to. They need to stop trying to do the hit stick, Ronbo. Like they're playing man. They don't wrap up no more and tackle, man. Like the technique, they need to. I know Steve Wilson will go back and watch film and point out all the missed tackles that they missed. Like we had Arizona stop like negative yards a couple times.
On several, yes, more than that.
Somehow so they got to work on that tackling, and we missed Hargrave and Armstead. It showed that in that middle. We definitely missed them. But end of the day, one thing I can say about the offense, man, we had that firepower. We can put up points. So that's what I love, and we didn't have that before.
We did,
but with Purdy, so now So another thing, it was Bobby. What's his name? Bobby Solik. I'm saying his name wrong. Bobby Solik, our old coordinator.
Salah.
Yeah, Bobby. No, not Robert Salah. Bobby over there with Houston, offensive coordinator. Now he was with us last year. I think he was on our offensive staff.
D'Amico.
No, D'Amico, offensive coordinator now. I mean, Bobby Solik. I think his name's Solik or something.
You said
like
Texas, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm saying he's the offensive coordinator with over there with D'Amico. He was with us last year though on our staff. Bobby Solik. I think he was like he was something on the offense. I don't know if he was a assistant offensive coach. The running coordinator or something. But he the one that discovered Brock Purdy. he the one that put on the tape and told Brian Grease and John Lynch, and them, showed him the tape on Brock Purdy.
They gave us Brock Purdy.
So I just want to,
but they got a good quarterback too. He did a comeback today too. So.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as that though, that's Mooney. He got his 2 picks. That was good. But at the end of the day, we wanted to change Ronbo. We just got to correct that tackling. That's about it, man.
Please.
And Ronnie Bell.
Oh, Bobby Slowick.
Yeah, Bobby Solick. He the one found Purdy. Yeah, him. Okay. Bobby Solick. Him.
Thanks,
Bobby
Ryan.
Solick. So thanks, Ryan. Last thing, Ronbo. Ronnie Bell, please change your number, man. He gave me Kyle Williams, 7 jump, with the number 10. Remember Kyle Williams? The fumble was back when we was fumbling when he was with the Giants, when we played the Giants at NFC Championship. Remember? That's we lost the game. Number 10. Number 10.
Oh.
Throw that number in the trash, Ronnie Bell. Take that number on. Burn it, please, Ronnie Bell. Yeah, man, every time my uncle was just talking about that. My uncle said, man, please burn that jersey, man. That number, man.
That's
like, come on,
second
man. Like,
time.
come on, man. And he had a problem. He fumbled though. That was his weakness though in college. He fumbled too much.
Oh.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Please hurry up and get back Ray McLeod, man. Like, please, man. I don't want Ronnie Bell back there.
That'll fix everything.
Man. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind Ronnie getting receptions.
Yeah, I know it's showing.
But no stop returning the ball, please. Oh, my God.
I know it's showing sweet, man. Appreciate you, Ronbo, man. Love you, man.
Hey, I'll be back, fam.
The faithful, man. Love y'all. The squad, Ellis, Papa Dragon, Big Show, TNT, the whole crew, all the Tonys, everyone, man. Love all y'all. Sabaj, everybody, man. Love all y'all, man. Fish sandwich for everybody. All right, fish, man. Frank out, man. Love y'all, man.
And Frank, on behalf of everybody, we love you too. I mean, hey, Victory Monday coming up tomorrow.
Love you, man. Oh, yeah, I'll be on there Monday. Yeah,
right.
On Monday. Yep,
looking for
Monday. You. All right, Ronbo.
Nice, Frank. Hey, Chad Garrison. Bell reminds me of Kyle. We cannot have him reminding us of Kyle. That he's going to change the number, do something. It's time for a chill, Phil. Hey,
Ronbo.
Phil, we're just sitting here and having a good time.
Our offense.
We've gotten to the point where we have the right to complain about a slop game. We scored 45 points. That's the most we've scored all year, but we're complaining. But you know what? We need to do better. We want perfection.
Well, let's put it this way. Half of the missed tackles would have been averted if we had Hargrave and Armstead in the middle.
It's amazing.
Because they ain't getting to the second level with their running back.
To begin with, exactly.
When they're running up the middle against those guys versus T.Y. McGill and whoever.
Givens, and Javon Kinlaw. Those guys
Givens is okay, but Kinlaw and Givens only can play so much. Then you're in the third string and the off the waiver wire guys. So, with Armstead is a beast, and people don't get it because he doesn't put up the sack numbers that some other tackles do. But when he's in there, you ain't running up the middle.
He's and he's become a good pass rusher. He's third, fourth as far as interior linemen go. He's third. I think he's third, and Javon's 4. Yeah. So they do a lot of work.
So let's just relax, like I always say, and our offense is unstoppable.
I know.
And
they're really ridiculous. I love it. And McCaffrey's just, my God. I want him to sit down, though, but he's a machine.
No, you know what? At this point in time in the season, Ronbo, you got to put your foot on the pedal, or else. How much would you be complaining if Arizona came back and beat us because we pulled out McCaffrey?
I'd be livid. But you know what? I just want to have some McCaffrey left for the playoffs that's not injured and bruised and banged up.
Fine. Yeah. He's going to be fine because we've got the Rams, which will be a bye week. And then we've got the bye week for being number 1 seed. So we're going to have 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
So number 1 seed is the most important thing.
That's true. Next week we'll play the Ravens.
You get that. Listen, there's new news. I don't know if anybody's heard this, but Philly fired their defensive coordinator.
This is a good time.
And they hired Matt Patricia as his replacement. And Jalen Hurts is out for Monday night.
Phil, you must have just heard
that
this.
report on the wire.
I guess his leg was hurting more than anybody knows.
His knee, yeah.
I saw his knee bandaged up. Okay, you know what? We got a 2-game cushion coming up. Phil, they're not going to beat anybody without Jalen Hurts and a new defensive coordinator.
Is going to be irrelevant.
So, praying for this for years.
Just relax. We got this.
I appreciate this.
We got this. We beat the Ravens. It'll all fall into place.
It's over. It is completely over if we beat the Ravens. There's nothing anybody can do. There's only 2 games left.
Not only that, but the Chiefs look terrible.
You know what? I'm not even worried about them in the Super Bowl. I'm more concerned with the Ravens we're playing next week.
Nah. We got this. We got this. No problem.
This team has got that. This team has the maturity. They've got that X factor that we've never had. CMC is just I know Brock's doing a great job, but CMC is the reason why this team never will fail. The guy is frightening. He is determined like no other on that team. When they've got him tackled,
having
he's
Debo
still pulling.
is also.
That's it. But see,
who do you cover? Debo or McCaffrey or Kittle? Or
there's too much. That's
a little bit concerned about Ayuk. He missed a couple plays.
See, we can afford
Brock we would have had 50-something. Ayuk.
But you see what I'm saying? You can afford to have. Yeah, you can have that problem. You can afford for somebody else to drop. As long as you got CMC, everything's going to be fine. He's going to make up for whatever everybody messes up.
Brock.
Baltimore,
have Brock.
In combination, yes. But I'm saying without CMC, it's a harder job. But with him, my God, he's frightening. I love him.
Yeah.
When's his contract up?
I think he's got 2 more years left.
Oh, God, that means I got another. There's a possibility this Super Bowl, I'm counting them right now. And the next one.
Yeah.
And Brock's going to get more mature. We're not seeing anything yet. People think he's good now. Wait till another 2 years.
We got 2 more years with Brock at 800,000.
So come on, Phil, you got to pay him more money than that. Well, he's gonna get payday from the playoffs.
He'll get paid when it's time. He'll get paid.
Phil, we gotta go.
It's not time yet.
Phil, we gotta cut it short. Well, I'd see you tomorrow though for Victory Monday. Okay.
Yeah, we got to root for the Seahawks. It's pretty weird. We root for Dallas, then we root for Seahawks, then we root against Dallas, and no.
If Jalen's hurt,
we want that 2-game lead. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, we got this. All right. See you tomorrow, Phil.
All right, Ronbo. You take care, man.
You too, fam. Bye.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye.
If Phil is got the right information, Hurts is not playing, and they're bringing in a new DC now. It's too late. What? They got to learn his defense before they get to... what? Bam. It's all over. It is over. Casey!
What's shaking, Ronbo?
Casey, everybody in the NFL should be shaking. The 49ers are now... what are they? A horse? You know, a horse gets away and runs wild. He's a horse on bull. The bull running wild is more dangerous. If he breaks that front fence and he's out there running around, it's a Brahma. Who's going to take him down? Cowboys are sitting there saying, "Hey, I don't get paid enough, man. You guys got to find another way to stop that goddamn bull." Yeah, Casey, man, break it down, Case. What did you see today, and what did you appreciate, or what did you not appreciate?
Just everything. They're a well-oiled machine right now. McCaffrey is probably the team MVP. I guess Purdy is the league MVP. I think Purdy wins MVP, and then McCaffrey gets Super Bowl MVP.
No doubt about it. Now Dak is no longer in the running. You got to give it to Brock. The guy set some records that have never been touched. He's got a new record.
I think it's probably still too early to tell if Brock Purdy is the guy, and they should take a look at Kirk Cousins in the offseason.
Hey, listen, is that a torn ACL? Kirk's not even going to be ready to play at the beginning of the season. He got hurt this late in the season. Kirk's going to be out halfway through the season next year. So Kirk's made all the money he's going to make.
I really like that. It seems like Purdy never forces anything.
No, he looks so calm and relaxed.
He just happens to score 4 touchdowns and no picks. It's not like it's garbage time stats or
Never.
you know.
2 TDs a week is just an average.
He's pretty good. I wish I had taken the McCaffrey triple or double to score today. My prop bets were off the chain today. I wish I had discovered prop bets a long time ago.
Glad to hear that. Do you do basketball?
I mean, yeah, sometimes I got a guy that I really like for basketball, but that I follow pretty strictly.
This time of year, though, basketball's hard to call. Teams that you think are going to just wipe people out get their ass handed to them all of a sudden. It's really scary. And the point spreads are too small or too large. They're too small. Yeah, that's what it is. I can't believe it. But go ahead.
I think of the 4 major leagues, the NFL, NBA, and the MLB, all have teams that can win on any given Sunday. And then in the NHL, there's still half a dozen bottom feeders that are just terrible teams.
But the spread is so big you can't even bet on it.
No, I mean, I like the lines in the NHL. I do. The NHL is probably my second best league. But I'm not too big on the NHL this year. I was bigger on it last year.
And didn't you tell me you played hockey?
Yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
I grew up playing hockey.
Hey, did you grow up in a cold weather area?
No, San Jose, California.
What made you want to play hockey? I mean, I guess hockey.
I was just good on skates.
That's what it was. Yeah, I forgot about that. You know what we did, don't you?
Good with the sticks.
We sound like a drummer now, rocking drummer at that. Man, we got to go. But what I'm going to do, we'll give you more time tomorrow. We're out of time now, Case. Shucks. I'm glad
Rumbo,
you were on today, though.
I scored 10 goals in a game when I was like 8 years old. I really wish I had stuck with hockey.
Casey, that's phenomenal. I think that sounds crazy. You probably should have seen how far you could go with that. Anyway.
Yeah, it was like a YMCA league. All right, Ronbo, I hope you have a blessed night. Niners in the over till infinity. Thank you for the platform.
My God, I was worried about that. No, I wasn't worried about the game, but the score. The 49ers going to win by 13.5, so I wouldn't touch that bet. But anyway, Case.
Oh, Ronbo, I can't believe that garbage line. We'll talk tomorrow. All right, later, Ronbo.
All right. Night, Phil. See, when they put those kind of things up, this isn't college football. Who could believe it? And for those suckers that don't know about the Dallas, that game you could have won. You could have won this with you got to take those games, but you didn't. No. Michael.
Hey, Robert, what a big victory win today. What a victory win.
It's a glorious Sunday, Michael. Watching the Cowboys get
look at CMC. CMC don't stop. CMC 4 touchdowns first meeting, 3 today. That's 7 touchdowns. Purdy has 39 touchdowns and 7 interceptions this year so far. 39 and 7. Imagine that. Hitting the 40 mark for touchdowns.
You know what I like? People don't know it, but Brock Purdy he's just a rookie and a half.
He's the god of 49er Nation.
Well, wait till next year. Wait till next year. A little maturity.
Oh, yeah. I bet you his jersey's going to be the hot seller. You watch his jersey.
Isn't
Lucky
it already?
13. Yep, lucky 13. And Hurts will probably be playing tomorrow. That's questionable. You know, it doesn't matter who plays. You can put Humpty Dumpty in there, and then they're still not going to win.
Well, if they're going to switch their defensive coordinator, they're going to get in trouble anyway.
Yeah, they got rid of the other one because they actually threw him out. Yep. There's rumors there's others going to be going from Philadelphia, too. Yep. Prescott's on the hot seat. I heard from somebody from Dallas.
What?
No, Prescott's on the hot seat.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. So Texas, well, you might think about Prescott after next year. He's in the hot seat. Well, look, if they don't win the playoffs this year, and he looks like crap this year, there's going to be a little shaking baking going on in Dallas.
He went from definitely the front runner for the MVP to being possibly fired. I love it.
Well, he does get MVP he gets MVP for interception show for the funniest interception. Yeah. Throw that right to a Buffalo Bills guy. What a dummy! I saw that play.
You
he
can't.
threw it right to the guy
I was watching that
Buffalo.
too. You can't trade.
Maybe
Dak,
he thought
though.
that was Lamb. Maybe he thought that was Lamb out there. Maybe he thought that guy from Buffalo was Lamb.
Blue uniform.
Maybe he's blind. He can't see. Maybe he thought it was Dallas.
You have to get some glasses.
You know?
Yeah, you
glasses,
can't,
you know.
Mike, you can't trade Dak. His contract's too big. How are you going to do?
No.
You can't bench him. He's getting paid too much money.
No, you can't bench him. You can't do nothing. You're stuck with the old. I guess Texas boys stuck with a bad quarterback for a couple more years.
That's it, TB. How you feeling, TB? Yes.
And I tell you this, Arizona. I mean, I know they play tough, and I think what they're going to do next year is, well, let's see. They get 2 first rounds? Well, no, they get 1 first round. They either get a quarterback, or if they want to keep this quarterback, go after the Ohio State receiver.
Are you talking about
good?
You talking about Arizona?
Yeah. So far, let's see. Carolina got the first pick. The Patriots got the second pick because Carolina won today. I can't believe they beat Atlanta.
No.
I'm surprised.
Oh, Chicago. They get that from Chicago? What?
Oh, they get it. So Chicago gets that pick. So Chicago could get. But Chicago, who are they going to do? Go after a quarterback?
Chicago gets that pick.
They'll probably get maybe they'll get that receiver. Maybe they'll go for that receiver from Ohio State. The Bears can use them. It's okay. You're fielding who's Ohio State and the other Ohio State receiver combination.
Well, you get to pick early in every round. The Bears. I can't figure out what's wrong.
Now,
with
if Belichick gets traded to the Chargers 5th pick will go to the Patriots.
Belichick will quit. He's not about to do that.
Nah, he's going to go to the Chargers. I think he's going to the Chargers. He wants to try to beat Shula's record with 19.
He should.
But
he shouldn't want to go out like this.
But
we got to go though.
But next week, all right, buddy. Yeah. So see for Victory Monday.
Yes, indeed. All right.
And good luck next Sunday. You too, Ronbo.
We're gonna need it. Night, Michael.
Yeah, big time. A lot of prayers.
There you go. Yeah, Ravens. Every time I'm scared of a team, though, we beat the hell out of them. I was scared of the Eagles. I was scared of the Cowboys. I hate to admit it, I was actually scared of the Cowboys. And I'm scared of the Ravens.
For the record, TB stands for toilet bowl.
David, come on in, David.
Ronbo.
Yes, Dave.
Hey, how's it going, my man? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas is the right word, too. David, it's just ridiculously wonderful this day. You watch the Cowboys getting their brains handed to them, and you watch the 49ers stagger and stumble, playing ridiculously bad in certain spots, and they still 45 points and can't get any more dominant than that. I loved it. Oh.
Oh, what a weekend. We love it.
We really do.
And to go into Christmas like this,
yes,
I love it.
Oh. We just got to beat the Ravens.
It's a happy holiday to everyone and all.
God, yes. And you know what? If the Seahawks can actually beat the Eagles, we actually have a cushion that we can actually slide by next week.
Can we have a tie for that game?
For the Ravens? Oh, you mean tomorrow night? You mean
no,
which one?
For the chickens and for the birds and the birds.
Oh, the Eagles and the Hawks.
Yeah, just let the birds.
Well, that
hit
works
each
just as
other
well.
And,
yeah, that works just as well.
And tie, and then it ain't even a bother to anyone.
That's right.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it would. I'll take either one. Just don't give them a win. They're having some problems in Eagleville too. We're hearing about a new DC.
Let them hurt each other and tie. I don't care. The West is ours, baby.
Yes, indeed.
It's as Mr. Williams said, it's a hat and shirt day.
I know. Hey, I thought the 49ers celebrated inside the locker room, unlike a lot of teams bringing the boxes and everything out on the field, showing no class. So, I'm delighted.
Oh, no. It
It was a lovely day.
Actually,
It's been great.
Yeah. It's going to get better, too. The 49ers did not play good football today, and they'll be the first ones to tell you. They'll admit to it. They got to play better football next week defensively.
Pieces.
Hmm?
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw, I mean, I only saw highlights today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I can't sort of say on the whole game. I mean, from what I saw, it was bits and pieces.
Yeah,
they look good.
Yeah, they
bits
saw
and pieces.
If you only saw the highlights, you
look
saw the good
good,
parts.
and bits and pieces look bad.
Yeah. They were missing tackles
mean,
right
Ronnie-
and left.
Yeah, Ronnie Bell with that kick return.
Oh, I wish
that
he
was
would.
a bit. That was a bit iffy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ronnie Bell has got to get himself together. We cannot have him with those incredible mistakes exactly the wrong time. Kyle, oh God, he's frightening.
Not at this time of the year, especially. We don't need this going into any, especially next week as well.
Well, hopefully Ray will be back soon.
Because what's going on, Ronbo, is there going to be a Christmas special? Because the game's happening on Christmas Day to you over there.
Yeah. No, what's that? Game's next Sunday. Isn't next Sunday Christmas Eve?
No, it's Christmas Day.
What? No, I thought it was a Christmas Eve. It is Christmas Day. What? Yeah. It's Christmas
Yeah,
Day.
it's Christmas Day for you guys.
That's right. We got
it,
this year Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. Exactly. So, yeah. So, it would ruin my Christmas to have the 49ers find a way to not beat the Ravens on Christmas Day. It would just ruin the entire day unless the Eagles lose tomorrow. That means it means nothing. You know what I mean? We can afford to lose it.
Absolutely.
You know?
No. If we could beat them, that'd just be perfect, and then it sets everything up ready for the run.
Yeah, because we got to beat the Rams.
If we can get that week off, and everyone has to come to our place, that sets it. That sets everything
and
up.
Stay home. That's a perfect thing. David, it's Victory Monday coming up tomorrow. I'm gonna go and see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Take care.
All right.
Have fun, everyone, and catch you tomorrow.
You too, David. Looking forward to it. Have a great day.
Have a great one.
You too. Thanks.
You
David.
too. Night.
And 49er Brian.
Oh, Ronbo, how you doing, buddy?
Brian, if there's I was doing any better, it'd be against the law. You know what I mean? This is too much joy for one fan.
Yeah. Hey, can I tell Texas Boy that
Please,
Best
tell him.
Buy, Walmart, all the stores in Dallas are having a sale on TVs tomorrow because I know everybody broke theirs in Dallas tonight. So, and then, if you wear your wacky dacky jersey to the store, they'll take 99 cents off the sale price for you. So go check it out, buddy.
And by the way, add to that, any sporting goods stores that are making any money are selling Dak Prescott's jersey for up to 59 cents. You can get two for $1.29. You know,
that's way too much for me. I can't afford that, Ronbo. You know, I'm only allowed to wear the red and gold outfit, so I can't afford that crazy colors of theirs.
Brian,
No
you get those jerseys. You can use it to wipe your car down and things like that. There's so many things you could use for tear it up into rags, and use it for any number of things.
Yeah, I would light it on fire and throw it at a hornet's nest outside of Texas Boy's house. Is what I would do.
And then knock on Texas Boy's door so they come flying in there.
Yeah, exactly. Get a wind machine blowing so they all blow right inside his windows and stuff. You bet. We got plans, don't we?
Yes, we do. And you know what?
Well, hey, I want to say
we're the strongest team in the NFC.
I'm sorry. We are the West now, aren't we?
Yeah.
We own the
We own the West. We've owned it for some time now, but now it's definitely legal. I mean, official. So
If I could be just nitpicky about one thing, I
Go right
agree
ahead.
that Kyle needs to start getting guys out a little bit earlier.
A little
that
bit?
was getting a little silly. Yeah, just that was bothering me, and he's got to start thinking, hey, I got to start getting these guys some rest because playoffs are going to be huge. So
I don't know you
I
guys
don't understand. We've
banged
got
up
the staff to
unnecessarily.
do it. Yeah. we've got so many good players that can come in and rotate. I don't understand it.
Especially offensively.
That's my only thing on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering too. What are you doing on Christmas Day? Are you actually going to be running or?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to get in a lot of trouble. I'm going to do it anyway. I can't stand it. Family knows. Me in the 49ers, we got to do this.
Yeah. Well, I had to ask. I know it's Christmas Day and you'll be with your family and everything, but I was just wondering, you're going to do it or you're not? I mean, that's kind of your decision. I understand. I mean, but.
No.
Gosh, football without Ronbo on a big game is
not to worry. I'm going to do it. It's part of my Christmas present.
All right. That's all I need to do.
Christmas Day lasts the whole day. The game only lasts for a portion of the day.
Right. Yeah, and it's a late game too, isn't it? To start at 6 my time here in Montana.
No,
so.
see, that's the thing. It's a night game, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Because we're.
Okay.
There's more than one day. There's more than one game on Christmas Day too.
Yeah, I think so. I
don't know
which
which order we were in, but Christmas could go on for the whole
I'm
weekend.
Mountain, I do believe. Yeah. But can I give my game ball to? I have to split it. I got to give it to CMC and Purdy. They're both. Oh.
Well, see, you always CMC and Purdy are always going to be the guys. Debo last week showed up. George Kittle, the guys that used to be running our offense or carrying the offense, have now handed the load over to Purdy and CMC. Because CMC and Purdy are just sort of passing the ball back and forth from each other.
Well, then too, if Kittle and Ayuk make those catches, we got a couple more touchdowns there, easy. So
this is the thing,
Yeah.
We got.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking today, but they'll be okay. I've seen them have, and Ayuk does this on occasion, has a day that looks like he's just totally out of it. And George has his one or two times a season where he doesn't catch the ball. He'll catch it from now on. He'll make those circus catches and everything else. So not worried about him.
Maybe it's just the warm weather. They're not used to that warm of weather, or who knows what in Arizona. But different kind of air down there.
Fam, we got to go, though. You know what we do after the game. I'm going to be back for Victory Monday tomorrow, though, looking for you. All right?
Okay. All right, Ronbo. Have a good night. Thank you.
You too. Night, fam. 49er Brian. You'll see him on the chat. The guy that's working Texas Boy, that's 49er Brian, amongst other people. Texas Boy's got a lot of nerve getting in here, too. Anyway, Ellis.
Ronbo, pull me up.
Yes. Huh? What? Oh, Ellis has got something he wants to show us.
Pull me up, man.
All right. See if we get it
it's
up
a little Victory Sunday.
All right. Because
Victory Sunday imagery.
What we got to do also is get some memes for the Cowboys. Production's working on that. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we're gonna get it up. But you got to get some memes for the Cowboys as well. Oh, there it is. Let me see what that says here. 45-29. Hey, Ellis, that's nice work. I love it. Now, Ellis, since you do such a good job, you got to get the Cowboys up and meme them. Have a Buffalo chasing Dak Prescott and him running with his eyes all wide. Ellis, break it down, Ellis. What do you think about the 49er game? No, we lost Ellis. How'd we lose him? Ellis?
Come on.
There you are. Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Now I can.
I'm not cutting out because I know the last time I was on here, it sounded real glitchy when I did the replay on it. So if it starts glitching like that, let me know, and I'll just call in on the regular, on the phone, because I'm doing this and I got my AirPods in. So if it's not clear, man, I need to have some clarity for the people.
Okay, because
also for the playback.
Yeah, it is a little foggy. I can hear you though.
Choppy right now.
Yeah, Ellis, if you don't use the pods, I bet it isn't though.
Am I good? Do I sound better or still the same?
If you take the pods out, you still got the pods in? Just go directly to the phone.
Let me take them out.
Yeah, there's something about a remote
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So keep talking.
It's still the same?
Yeah. Interesting enough. Usually remotes always have a problem, it seems, with this system. But you should be able to go to your phone and be clear.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I want you to be able to hear me, man. So maybe I'll just call in on the phone.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
I'll just call in, family. All right.
All right.
Peace.
So now, all right. Let's go to LSU Connects. We'll probably cut. We probably already turned the. Had to put up a new code for them. Anyway, who else we got? Don't let your babies. Anderson, boy, I know, Anderson, get in here, man. I know you're enjoying yourself right now, deep in the heart of Texas. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man. Man, them motherfucking Cowboy fans, they just in disbelief.
We've been trying to tell them.
Shout out to 49er Brian, man. Hey, I think I see some Cowboys in Walmart McMahon with TVs with their bitch ass. Because when I walked in Walmart, I had my 49er. I'm decked down in 49er gear. I'm walking through there like, they're like, man, take this shit out, man. You in the wrong state. No, I'm in the right state. I'm in the right state.
And tell them, and don't leave that glass laying out in the street either. Call the police.
Man, and you know what? I think, you know what? I'm not. We don't have to be scared of the Ravens like that, because I'm watching the Jaguars and stuff, and the Jaguars, them motherfuckers, they could be up 6-6 on the people. Because it looked like the Ravens is kind of struggling to me.
You see, they look like that against the Rams last week too. You know what? I don't know who's going to win the AFC. If the Ravens, because they start to do that a lot this time of year, if the Ravens are going to come up short, who's going to win the AFC and represent in the Super Bowl?
Shit. Whoever it is, they going to get their ass beat by them gold rushers, man.
Right. You know, and you know what's going to happen, don't you, Anderson? People will say, y'all didn't play nobody in the Super Bowl. Y'all played somebody, but get out of here with that. All they can play is whoever makes that AFC. If the Ravens don't feel like playing and the Miami Dolphins are too soft and anybody else from over there can't do no better, that ain't our fault.
Yep, that's right. But today's game, you know, I just wish they stop letting these people just give with these breakaway runs. I'm like, man, come on, man, how the hell? I'm like, interception. Thank you, interception.
Yeah.
Jackson threw an interception.
Finally.
Jackson
just now. Lamar threw an INT. I thought you were talking about our game. You know what? The 49ers have got to stop playing that raggedy style. They did it 250 yards, fam. They ran 250 yards on the 49ers. Nobody did that in how long?
I'm like, I was like, come on, man. I'm like, the Wilkes, man, we gotta do better. All that arm tackling, man, we gotta do better than that, man. I'm trying to see some people get hurt, man. I want to see some hard hitting, man. You know, shit, fuck that, man. Especially them letting that sack, that hit Dak Prescott took. That's what I'm trying to see. I want to see more of that, but from our guys.
Oh, I loved it, didn't it? Dak looked like a deer in headlights when he came off the field. The camera stayed on him. I loved it.
That's what I'm talking about. Wrap up, man. But yeah, no. But as far as us, man, our offense is clicking. Defense click when they want to. But I'm like, second half we gonna clamp down on you. So I'm not really too much worried about the defense, because we down to a couple starters on the line anyway. So I ain't worried about that. But we gonna be good, man. We gonna be fine. We gonna be fine. The Ravens, I could see possibly about 38 points on their ass. They gonna play us. They gonna play us, but I can see about 35, maybe 16.
Yeah, well, you know what?
You know,
because the 49ers seem to love to play teams that's supposed to be good. Good. So you know what? They come in there with anything weak, they gonna get hurt. Fam, hey, Anderson, you know how we do after the game. I'll be looking for you tomorrow. You can get back to that Raven game. And Victory Monday coming up tomorrow. I'll be looking for you. All right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll be there. I will be there.
All right, fam.
All right. Empire, we did it. Let's do it.
And if you see any Cowboys, tell them I said go to hell. I'll see you
tomorrow. Yeah, Cowboy. Man, them people can't say nothing, man. Them people, they can't say nothing to me because they just trash. They know they. I just got one thing to say. It's like this, Ronbo. If you come from the weakest division and you go into a division, let's say 2 teams at the top tier and the 2 teams is sorry. Okay, you're going to beat them up. But when you play the top tier team, you don't get your ass beat. Now watch when they go to Miami. They don't get their ass beat.
Oh, I can't wait. Fam, let me see tomorrow, man. Get back to that game. I'll see you tomorrow, fam. Knight Anderson.
Oh, yeah. Empire, shout out to y'all, man. This our year, baby.
Indeed, it looks like it. All right. Knight Anderson.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, Ronbo. Love you. Love productions going down.
Thanks,
Southside.
fam. We love you back, too. Have a great day.
For sure.
Here's Anderson down there. Cowboy fans running around. They can't say nothing to him at all. Hey, Charles. Charles is surrounded by Cowboy fans, too. I just realized. Most of the South, people believe in the Cowboys. A lot of it. But a lot of them believe in the 49ers, too. Hey, Charles, come on in, fam.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Charles, man, we're sitting up here feeling dominant, feeling omnipotent, feeling like who gonna stop this team? We got it all going on. Woo! Charles?
I was really impressed with Brock Purdy today, man. After suffering with, Jimmy Garoppolo-itis, we've been cured by Brock Purdy, and man, it is so pretty.
Yeah.
It is so pretty. I mean, that pass he threw to Debo in the end zone, my God. I'm like, man, that was so pretty.
I tell you that, and that catch too.
He makes the quarterback position look so easy
and calm, relaxed.
Oh yeah, man. He's like Drew Brees. He's like Drew Brees 2.0. Man, he is awesome.
Hey, and you know what, Charles? People don't realize he's next year and the year after. We've not seen anything yet. People forget he's just a little over a year's worth of football games.
Yeah, and they're bashing him like he's a 5-year veteran. I mean, he's not like Dak Prescott. He's not like Dak Prescott. He's not.
And I'm glad.
He's not like Allen. He's not any of them. He's my God. I mean, he and C.J. Stroud. I mean, they basically have just about they have a few games that separate each other. I mean, it's like that. It's
C.J. and Brock. They're generational, I think. And people can't call him generational. No. Brock is generational. People don't want to admit to it, but the things he does are not easy at all.
Yeah,
he makes it look that way.
Yeah, man. He can make any throw. He can make every throw every which way. He's not always accurate, but he's close, man.
Most of the time.
I really wish he would have hit that pass he threw to Brandon Ayuk, but it kind of he's on target with Brandon Ayuk 99% of the time.
And that's acceptable.
Brandon Ayuk a pass. If he throws Brandon Ayuk a pass, the only way it's not completed is if Brandon Ayuk doesn't catch the ball. So this guy is phenomenal, man. He is definitely the X factor on our team because our team he just my God, he's awesome. He is awesome. So I really my hat goes off to Brock Purdy, and it goes off to Christian McCaffrey and Ward. When he came, man, when he diagnosed those throws and he intercepted those passes, man, I said, you know what?
Perfect.
He's got to make a Pro Bowl.
He's learned how to read better too.
He's got to. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. He is awesome, man. He's much better today than he was when we first signed him. I can promise you that.
It's Coach Wilkes. We got to give him some credit.
Yeah. And I think,
Hey, wait, Charles. I can't let you get away, man. Demo is playing some good football, and you got to admit to it.
Well, yeah. I mean, we know his limitations. I mean, he has limitations, but he's more confident today. He's more confident today. He's willing to take chances, but he's not being. Nobody's targeting him. He's not on the number one receiver.
But Charles,
and so
what does that tell you? No. He's in the slot. Do you know usually the better player on the team is in the slot?
That's what I said. You remember when I said when he was first drafted, I said he belongs in the slot. You know, they got somebody.
Yeah.
They both were drafted in the same draft, and they got one guy for the slot, but he was playing on the
Romack.
outside. Because,
Wait, Charles. The only reason he's in the slot is because somebody got hurt. He had to move to the slot. No. Isaiah Oliver cannot play the slot. That's why you got Demo in there. He was on the outside, and Ambry was sitting down. No, yeah. Charles, you know, we talked about this before the season started. I'm not done with you yet. Charles, we got to go, though. Oh, Charles already left. Charles, I'm sorry, fam. See you tomorrow, Victory Monday. Ellis.
Can you hear me now?
No, it's loud and clear now. Yeah, go ahead.
Man, that's a damn shame.
We saw your picture, though.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Right. Yeah, no, you know what? I got that off of IG, man. I just get them, I screenshot them, and I figured it would be nice and creative to have on there for the Zoom calls. You know what I mean? Give us some extra features and stuff on the show for the playback. You know, for the fans and for the family and others and the outsiders. You know, since they fan over us. You know what I mean? In our whole everything that we got going on. But yeah, man, look. I said Trey McBride was a player. I talked about Michael Carter on the Cardinals. I knew Connor was going to give us a fit.
That tight end.
That tight end, Trey McBride. I told you that he was a baller, and he wasn't no joke. And that he's an ascending young player.
He got hurt today,
I forgot about Elijah Higgins. Yeah, but I think he came back. But he came back in. He got hurt, but he came back in. He had a shoulder.
That was him.
Injury, Trey McBride. But Elijah Higgins was from Stanford, and he came from Miami, and he's a player too. That's the one that caught that last touchdown. But anyway, you know, they came to play, man, and they attacked that interior. That's one thing that I forgot to talk about the last time, and I was hoping that we brought up T.Y. McGill, and I was talking about in the chat because I realized it later on. But I'm glad we did. But I see that still didn't really have much of an effect, and that put a lot of pressure on our linebackers with Fred and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Connor's a big back. So I was glad that the defense was able to get some, you know, we were able to get some secondary help. Those two picks were pivotal in this victory today. You know, whether people like to believe it or not. And, you know, I'm glad we were still able to get, I called 42-17, and I said no more than 21. But I see they were able to get another touchdown in at that garbage time. Time. And we got 45. I'm glad. I wanted us to get 50, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
But great game, man. Brock played a hell of a game. He came back in and toughed it out. I know we was all shaking for a minute, but I'm thankful that it wasn't a concussion. That's what I thought initially that it was because of the contact on the upper body. You know, Singer's a lot better in the sense that he already had a concussion this year. And, you know, those things can become extensive when it comes to, you know, evaluations and stuff like that. So I'm glad that wasn't the case for Brock.
Because he took a
and,
shot.
Just an extraordinary play, man. Yeah, extraordinary play by the offense, man, all around. You know, Debo, Brandon Ayuk, George dropped a couple of passes, but, you know, that's okay, man. It's going to happen, and we had other guys that made up for it. I mean, the wide open big plays that we had today between Christian and Debo, they both went for touchdowns. You know, just a beautiful game, man. It's not the best, but it was a strong victory, and we got it. So
that's how champions do. There's sloppy wins. It's okay. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it, man. Any day of the week.
All right,
you know.
Good stuff, fam. You know how we do. I'm Victory Monday coming up, and I'll be looking for you tomorrow.
Hey, you notice something, Ronbo?
What's that?
Steve Wilkes is still on the sideline.
I know. Well, no, that's where he's going to be for the rest of the year, no doubt about that.
Hey, it's working, like I said.
And it looks good.
Anyway, you'll know what it is, man. Shout out to the faithful, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. You know where you at. You know, wipe your feet, dust yourself off, man. Don't be coming in here looking like, you know,
Rams.
looking like the Rams do.
Mm.
Yeah, TB, the toilet bowl, Texas boy, it's whatever you want to call them. Hey, shout out Frank. Shout out Donut Tanisha, man. Shout out Evan. Shout out Papa D. Shout out to Tones. Shout out to Chat. Y'all know what it is, man. Chris Hansen, Harold, and all the, Red Eye. You probably the only one that I don't like in the chat. You be talking reckless. You do that quite often, and I think I want to give you a red eye one of these days. Anyway, shout out to family, man. Y'all know what it is. Thank you, fam. Shout out production.
Thanks, Ellis. I'll see you tomorrow, fam. Looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, shout out to Scott. Is that Norm's house?
Oh yeah. I had to step outside just to say it's Niners all day.
Norm, is there a party going on in your house? I loved it.
My 1-year-old, he chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's my 1-year-old. He taking over. He take over the living room. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way it goes. You got to get out the way. Is what you got to do. Norm,
of course, he's strong, man. He's strong like this victory we got right here against these Arizona Cardinals, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out
you can tell domination, though, because we played that game. It wasn't the best game we played all year. But we scored 45 points playing butt cheeks bad on certain spots. But, but go ahead.
I feel like the first half was kind of, just a little mid. Still had an 8-point lead, though. Yeah. So it was like, all right, we ain't tripping. And we got the ball back in the second half. I guess they tried to hurt Purdy, and Purdy was like, no, I'm going to get back out there. And he went out there and shooting like a marksman, though. Just hitting them. Hitting them out of nowhere. Like, oh, y'all thought y'all hurt me in front of my fans and my people and my people where I came from?
No respect.
Against a team that honored, the Cardinals. Shout out to the Cardinals for honoring Brock Purdy, though. That was one of the first NFL teams to honor him, but we got him and doing things with it. You know what I'm saying? So game ball for Brock Purdy on offense. Good 4-touchdown game. On defense. Think about
it now. Don't forget Mooney.
I was going to say Travarius Ward, though, for that pick six. You feel me? Oh,
that's
God. You feel me? It's just on defense.
That's his other name, Mooney. But you know that.
Moody Ward, yeah. Shout out to Moody Ward for getting that pick six on us. But, yeah, our defense we did, 29 points was the most we've ever allowed people and still whoop the dog food out the team. So it's like, it's good that we missing Hargrave and Armstead out there for the run game.
It was that serious. 250 yards, Norm. Ran for 250 yards. They was on their way to 300. Oh, my God.
But did it help them come back and win, though? No. Absolutely not. No. And that's all I have to say.
Norm's got to get back in there and referee. And now, what time is it? It's
Niners all day. Shout out to all the faithfuls, y'all. And subscribe and like this video right here at Ronbo Sports. Check it out.
Thanks, Norm.
Yeah. And welcome to Dub City.
Yo, yes. I know. Get back in that 1-year-old before he takes the whole house down. They can be very powerful like that.
Oh, no, you taking care of the house. That's a man right there.
There you go. Norm, Victory Monday, man. Looking for you tomorrow, too. It was Storm and Norman. And we go to... Well, it's time for Marketing Pro, and I know he's got something to tell us tonight that we ain't. Marketing Pro, get in there, man, with your comedy. Marketing Pro, he's down at the police station getting mugged and fingerprint. Marketing Pro,
Hello?
Yes.
Yo, what's up? What up? First of all, congratulations, Ronbo. You're in cloud nine these days, week in, week out. 49ers are doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? And, Marketing Pro wakes up during that McVay season. That McVay season is December and January.
Yeah.
That's the Marketing Pro analysis really going to full effect.
Oh, okay.
So today, if you didn't notice the Rams game, quietly after the bye week, we've been slicing and dicing like the Ninja Turtles, Leonardo.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
I mentioned something earlier about that. The Rams are surprising me, I must say.
No, we like that sleepy hollow goblin on that dark horse in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see us because the NFC's wide open. Hey, can the 49ers get it done? Possibly, because I'm going to be honest with you. Marketing Pro knows the score from the Big Apple to the Big Orange.
Okay.
Everybody know that.
Ayo.
And, Purdy, congratulations. You're doing great. But I'm going to say the unpopular opinion. CMC should be the MVP of the NFL. And the NFL MVP voting's kind of gotten a little corny. It's always got to be the quarterback. But CMC's got 20 touchdowns. And he tied the NFL record for most consecutive touchdowns. I got to give it up to him for that. That's very Eric Dickerson-like. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, whoa.
I got you ever since.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. And you know what? Ever since last year when he first arrived, after 2 to 3 weeks of seeing him play, I realized that we had something special. And I knew he was good. I always thought CMC was good. And I wanted him in the draft when he first got drafted. But I didn't know he was this kind of good. CMC cannot be stopped. You may contain him here and there during the course
He's
of
a
the game,
nightmare.
but for
he
the
could
most
beat
part,
you in many ways.
Yeah, that
dude. You have to respect CMC because he's good as a wide receiver. That catch he made where he fell down, got up like a friggin' rabbit and went in the end zone was pretty incredible.
Unreal. And also, you ever watch him run? When he goes run, watch his feet. I'm fascinated now by it because I've never seen anybody with that kind of footwork. When he's running between the tackles, his feet are looking like pistons. They're not just stepping.
CMC, he's got that vision like Eric Dickerson. He's already making that cut before. He already knows when he's going to make the next move. He sees the play happening like a vision. You know what I mean? He's a visionary. So, Purdy's having a great year, but I'm telling you right now, Christian McCaffrey should win the MVP, and the NFL need to change up things for the MVP voting. It can't just be the quarterback every year.
They're not going to. So, but you know what? I'd rather see Brock's got to get that. When we started talking about Dak, and clearly the front runner for the MVP, come on, man. Dak ain't played nobody. And they're going to give him all these awards for what? Oh, he showed today he played somebody and got his brains beat out. I'm delighted.
Yeah, Texas girl, take that. You know what I'm saying? Take that. And, and the other thing, I got to shout out our running back, Kyron Williams, 150 yards again and another touchdown. Yeah, so, let me tell you, I'll tell you one thing about the Rams they've already fixed. Stafford is not getting hit no more, and he's dicing up everybody. Look at how many touchdowns he's had since the bye week. 0 interceptions, and our defense is killing.
I've noticed. Well, good luck to you all for the rest of the way, and we'll see you the last week of the season.
Hey,
right.
It's that McVay season. Just remember that. January, December is that McVay season. The genius, Bill Walsh reincarnated.
Oh, God. I'm going. I'll see you later. All right. Night, Market Pro.
Shout out. Dime Stafford.
Jesus. Hey, Brian, bring the ball in.
Good 4 touchdown game on defense.
Brian.
49ers ready to go. I'm still rocking the Niners till I'm dead and cold.
Brian.
Shouting the name all the way from the Mid-South because the law says know your role and shut your mouth. What's up, Ronbo?
Brian, I just realized something. You being in the South, you and Charles, y'all are surrounded by Cowboys, aren't you?
Definitely.
They're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a plague of lunacy going on around here, Ronbo.
I love it. I just wish I could come and visit y'all and go to restaurants and put all the red on and sit around and stare around the room. Because the Cowboys are really embarrassing their whole Cowboy nation.
And Ronbo, I can step outside right now, Ronbo. I'm near a main street. Yeah. And it's quiet. It's quiet, Ronbo. You can hear a rat piss on quiet. It's quiet. They're not shopping. They're not doing nothing.
The Cowboys actually affect the economy, don't they? Because they got their handed to them today. Oh, they got beat. The Buffalo Bills beat them up. They beat them every way, which way but lose. God.
Ronbo, I had a friend of mine. He's a Cowboy fan. He called me. I was like, man, I'm glad you beat me to the punch because I was going to check on you. It was like late in the third, and y'all only scored 3.
3?
That
was supposed to be tough.
3, and they right.
Well, I tried to tell you.
But, Ronbo, I know it was quick. I'm going to get to it first.
Right.
I'm going to speak in existence. This goes to probably the double MVP winner, Brock Purdy. He gets the ball on offense.
And no doubt about
Defense,
it.
Yeah, when you get through all these adjectives y'all coming up with them, you better name an MVP. You know why? You know why I'm saying it, Rob? Because there were 31 other teams that said he couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it like I said. That's gonna be a hell of a movie, Ronbo, in about 5 years from now. That's gonna be a hell of a movie.
See,
I'm
and them action teams you're talking about, they're gonna come up with some new ones now. You know, after tomorrow, because they hate. And Tyreek Hill, and maybe CMC, they may cheat him and not give it to him. I'm looking for that to be the next, because they don't want to admit they're wrong.
Right. And defensively, I'm going to go with Mooney Ward with the pick six. I'm going to go with him.
Good.
I'm going to go with him. Yeah, I'm going to go with him on that. But we got to short. But the only gripe I got is that I didn't see the game. I didn't see it, but I heard it was a lot of tackles missed. I know. I thought you were gonna blow a gasket.
That was killing me.
I was listening to you.
They allowed 250 yards of some of the worst tackling you've ever seen. I don't know what. And Armstead and Javon mean more to the middle than we even knew, because they left, and so did the run defense. In the beginning, Fred Warner was plugging that gap up pretty well, and the linebackers. Then all of a sudden, they start just busting loose. I said, you know what, this is, boy, whatever.
Yeah.
Good God, Fred. And I mean, Eric and Javon, please hurry up and come back. Oh man!
And Ronbo, why don't Kyle listen to you? If you don't listen, why don't he listen to you? Why don't you take, when the game is in the hand, when it's in the bag, take your franchise players out. Take them out.
He won't do it.
When the Bills went up, when it was evident, when the Bills went up on the Cowboys, they took their whole backfield out. Josh Allen came out. Cooks, number 4. They pulled all of them. They pulled all of them out.
That's intelligent.
And that was like 8 minutes left in the game.
And they didn't have no 45
and
points. I was watching that.
Here we are, 5 minutes, and I'm thinking, why is CMC still in the game? Why is he in the game?
Brock Purdy quarterbacked the last year. Brock was still quarterbacking with 5 minutes to go. I said, Brock's still in the field? Kyle, you need your ass kicked. Would you get him over and sit down? Oh, dang it, I don't know what he's doing.
I'm telling you. Kyle better, I'm telling you, Kyle better stop ignoring. He'll quit ignoring, what is the other running back, the backup running back?
Jordan Mason. Mason was not hurting anybody being in the game.
Stop ignoring him.
He had a couple of good runs.
Stop ignoring him.
Oh,
because man. Because right now, Rumbo, I don't trust Elijah Mitchell to be in the play. I don't trust him. I do not trust him.
He's not going to stay healthy anyway. That's why, if nothing else, Jordan will be available. Man, we got to go. Well, I'm going to tell you what, Victory Monday coming up. Let's get together tomorrow.
All right, until Victory Monday, Rumbo, shout out to you, shout out to Faithful, and shout out to production. The law is out. Oh, and it's a tight game. It's still 3-0. It's 3-0 Baltimore.
I'm watching that score now with 1:31 left in the half. My God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Charles. Have a great night, fam.
Yeah. All right, Rumbo. Holla.
Holla. Man, 3-0. Fam, you know what? Should I stop being scared of the Ravens? You know, they barely beat the Rams. They had to beat them in overtime. And you know how badly we beat the Jaguars? And they're over there playing their ass off, and they got 3 points in the half? Hey, Tony!
Hey, Ronbo, I'm just responding to Texas boy. He keeps telling me I'm hiding, but I never do, you know? I don't get that knucklehead.
I saw that earlier. He says, Tony never leaves because he doesn't run around here talking trash and starting fights like one Texas boy, Gene D., Chrissy Everett. You know? I mean, he's in there talking football.
The Cowboys tried to start a fight with Buffalo in the first, and Buffalo was charged up. Because Dak Prescott slid and the guy dove over him, didn't hit him.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he got up, Zach Martin pushed the guy. Baltimore just scored. So now it's going to be 10-0 soon.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the Texas boy claims that the referees cheated him, and he lets some things go.
Ronbo, Dalvin Cook's little brother. How do you cheat when Dalvin Cook's little brother ran for 28 carries for 179 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns? Plus, he had a receiving touchdown. How is that cheating? They ran it down their throat.
It sounds like me, a hard day's work. I don't understand where's the cheating involved. So, Cowboy fans, man, they can't accept the fact that they're just not going to dominate anytime soon. And Jerry Jones is probably, what do you think he's going to do with the Cowboy team at the end of the season? They're not going anywhere.
Oh. No, they're not. They're going to be stuck at that 5th seed. And even though we ain't going to be there, they're going to lose to either Tampa. Remember, they were the 5th seed last year, and they beat Tampa. This year, they're going to be the 5th seed. They're going to either lose to Tampa or New Orleans. They're going to lose. But New Orleans got a good defense for the Tampa.
I seen that New Orleans defense. I was watching highlights. Who they just got through beating up on? Was that
the Giants? Another NFC East team.
Yeah, and the thing is, they looked overwhelming. They looked like a sea of blue going over DeVito. And I said, I don't think about the Saints. If they don't have anything else, they'll kill you with that defense, won't they? So,
Yeah, and the Rams won, but they struggled. I mean, Washington was struggling too, but the Rams struggled to beat. They beat them 28-20. It actually should have been more points than 28-20 in that game. Yeah, and we going to the playoffs now. We don't know that, Rams. We still got 3 games left. We don't know if y'all going to the playoffs.
Right. I think it's between the Vikings. Aren't you guys still in it?
We're in the hunt, but Ronbo, after today, I said if we lose today, but I already said Arthur Smith should be gone, man.
Yeah,
we lost to Arizona, who had won 1 game, and lost to Carolina, who only won 2 games today.
Yeah, you got too much talent. There's no reason why the Falcons should be, and you've already worked on that defense now that they should have improved a lot. There's no reason to have a record that bad. Because the offense
I didn't know we were the number 1 defense at stopping people in the red zone. I didn't know that.
See?
I didn't know that.
And with the weaponry you've got on offense, they need a coach that knows how to run that offense. There's so many things you can do with the talent. I said last year, Atlanta, all they need is a defense. Look out, and then you come up with this kind of season.
We got Calais Campbell. We signed 2 former first-round picks to go along in our secondary, plus Jesse Bates, the big free agent signee who's going to make the Pro Bowl at free safety. Ronbo, it's coaching. It's coaching because we got all these talented players.
But I thought Arthur was supposed to be pretty good, but he's not doing the right thing with that team. You got to know what you have to know what you need to do, and apparently he hasn't evaluated his team or actually understand the concept of using your team to their strengths. Because you guys got some talent. Run game, you got your wide receiver room is stacked up. I don't know what the problem is.
Tight ends, we got 2 nice tight ends. Jonnu Smith had a 57-yarder today. Desmond Ronbo, we were winning 7-6, driving with 4 minutes left. Inside the 30-yard line, Desmond Ritter threw an interception. And then Carolina took the ball and mowed the lawn down the field. Hit the field goal.
And you should have way more than 7 points. That's too much offense. Is Kyle Pitts, my draft crush.
He had a good game. He had like 5 receptions for 50-something yards. But the other receiver that we got in free agency, Jonnu Smith, he almost hit another 100-yard game.
So, see?
He got talent, man.
I know what I'm saying. It makes no sense.
Smith, Arthur Smith calls the plays, too. It's Arthur Smith. That's the problem.
Well, just don't get Staley. He'll be looking for a job. God, he's bad.
Yeah, but you know what? I even prayed after I saw Pittsburgh, that debacle yesterday.
Yeah.
I said, please let what's his name?
The coach?
The coach of Pittsburgh, please let him go. Please let him go.
The OC?
Because I want the Falcons.
Oh, Tomlinson.
No, Tomlin, yeah. Please let
Tomlin,
him go.
you know what?
I don't think they will.
I don't think so either. But he might.
It might be time, Ronbo, because he's been there for a long time.
And they've been skating for the last 3 years, kind of. Ever since Roethlisberger left.
They need a quarterback, and we need a quarterback because Desmond Ritter, and I like Desmond Ronbo, he's not the answer. He turns the ball over too much.
Yeah, and if you haven't got a good coach to bring along, Justin Fields in the same. I think Justin Fields is a lot better than what we're seeing as well. So, anyway, Tony.
So, Ronbo, congratulations on you guys today. Congratulations.
Thanks, Tony.
Y'all put a whooping on them, but y'all gave up too many rushing yards.
Way too many. 250
Something you guys to work on.
Oh, God, that hasn't happened in a long time. Oh. Anyway, what I do like is I'm always defending Eric Armstead. I don't care what anybody says. I always defend him. You know what? People
like Eric Armstead.
Get up off of Eric Armstead. He's the best edge. He sets the edge better than anybody on the team.
Plays the run and can sack the quarterback.
And he knows how to deal with the run. I said, why do you not appreciate it? We should have got rid of him and kept DeForest back. You know what? It wasn't his fault. He just accepted the contract they gave him. DeForest didn't. That's not Eric's fault. They weren't going to give DeForest more money if they didn't sign Eric. They didn't think he was worth Aaron Donald money at that time. So they weren't going to pay him no matter what.
Both of them are bad.
Oh.
Both of them are bad. And Ronbo, as we're talking, Jacksonville's mowing the lawn, going right down the field. Calvin Ridley's eating Baltimore up. So there's going to be film on that. You guys can get them. They can't cover Calvin Ridley.
Tony, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to look for you tomorrow and just have a great night. And it'll get better. You guys got to get another coach. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
I think our next year is going to be better. So the Bears going to have those top picks next year, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. So I'm going to watch this Jacksonville game. And congratulations, Texas wore your ass. And Rams fans, you're delusional if you think you're going to the playoffs because it ain't happening. Good night, Ronbo.
Night, Tony. Oh God. This is why it's fun having people like Chrissy and Texas Boy, and because that's why when I told you, when people always say, "Hey, why don't you block this?" You know what? I want to keep Gene D, Texas Boy, Chrissy, and all the rest of these guys that come in and just selling nothing but wolf tickets the whole time, right? And then when the time comes, and it's going to come, no doubt about it. When the time comes, I want them to be put on notice. And I want, even if they don't come in, they're watching and they're wondering what we're saying about them. It's human nature. So when we're saying things about Eugene D, because you haven't showed up here today, we're still talking about you. And Gene D, by the way, I'm actually rooting for your team tomorrow. And Texas Boy, I give you credit. You had the cojones to come in here after today, after what happened. So I salute you. And, I find it hilarious. That's why I never get rid of you people. Hey, I'm going to go, though. Fam, please. And thanks for the contributions, fam. Always appreciated. Really, thank you so much. And please, subscribe so notifications can let you know when we're looking for you. And hit like. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Victory Monday celebration time. Make a holla. Niners! Good time.